What up, everybody? It's time for some Giants football. This is MYG Jeffy T85, and I'm here to bring you the live play-by-play for the Chicago Bears taking on the New York Giants Color Rush Day. So the Giants are going to be wearing some of their old school New York Giants uniforms back from the 80s and the 90s, as well as wearing that slick Giant symbol right across the side of their helmets. Oh boy, did we all miss those Giant symbols, man. It should be a very ugly game out here. I mean, with the fact that it's very muddy out there right now, it's been raining pretty much the entire weekend. So I expect this to be a very old school like football game today. The winds are out there gusting. So I think this is going to be pretty much a game where you're going to be seeing a lot of running of the football, and you're probably going to see a lot of pass rush, a lot of defense. You're going to be seeing all that kind of stuff out here in this type of game. Maybe you'll get some surprises with some passes, some deep passes down the field. But I expect this to be more of an old school New York Giants football game today, especially with the fact that they got away from the run a lot last week. So I expect them to be able to go into this game with more of a run game format against the Chicago Bears team that surprisingly is 2-1. It's a battle of 2-1 teams right now. But I really believe that the New York Giants can be able to come in there and they're going to be able to set the tone in this game. They have to make sure they get that pass rush going, though. So I'm going to say hello to the people in the chat. Almighty Finesse, my favorite New York Giants fan. What's going out there, bro? How you doing today? Normal guy, how are you doing today? I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday so far and you guys are enjoying your weekend. This is going to be a very, very interesting game so far, too, because you're talking about a game between two quarterbacks right now that are right now putting not up the greatest throwing stats as we speak. The throwing stats for both these teams right now have not been that impressive. In fact, the best Giants wide receiver right now is not even playing in this game. Sterling Shepard is out for the season. Mac the Giant fan, what's going on, bro? Thank you so much for coming by the stream today. The great New York Giants content creator right so far, guys. If you guys have not seen it, make sure you guys go check out Mac the Giants fan stuff. He's going to be doing a stream after the game today called the True Blue Aftermath. So make sure you guys go holler up and you go see that stream after the New York Giants game today. Hopefully it's going to be a win. We get the W today. Let's get that dub today against the Chicago Bears team. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be a lot harder game than people think. This is not going to be a game that we're just going to stomp all over. So, yeah, if you guys haven't seen it already, if you saw that crazy play that happened at the end of the Saints game where the Will Lutz, the kicker for the Saints, doinked it off both the upright, the post, and the crossbar. Doinked off the post, and it hit the inside of the crossbar, and it bounced away after like a 60-plus yard field goal. And the Saints unfortunately suffered what was probably a very devastating loss for them. The fact they were inches from hitting that field goal, and it bounced out of the way. So that's a tough one right now for the Saints to be able to bounce back from. I'll make sure to give you guys while the Giants game is going on, I'll make sure to give you guys the out-of-town scoreboard throughout the game, some of the storylines that are going on right now, as we're just about minutes away from kickoff for the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. It is. I love the fact it's Throwback Uniforms Day for the New York Giants. I think it's going to be friggin' awesome to see those old school uniforms back out there. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see these old school Giants uniforms out there. And I miss that Giants symbol on the helmets. I miss them so much, and I'm so happy that the Giants have brought that back. So I cannot wait to see that. And I can't wait to see what this Giants team is going to be able to go out there and do. The Bills-Ravens game should be a terrific game, too. You want to talk about two teams that have high-powered offenses and two quarterbacks right now that you could argue are playing the best football in the National Football League. I mean, there's not a lot of quarterbacks right now playing better than Josh Allen as well as Lamar Jackson. You could say Jalen Hurts. He's been off to a very good start. As much as it pains me to say that, I got to give respect to Jalen Hurts. He's been playing well so far this season. Tua Tagovailoa has been another guy. Prayers out to Tua. Hopefully he's making a safe recovery over there. and he's going to be all right. He's going to be able to continue his season later on. But yeah, it's just a couple of quarters. That game should be very interesting later on between the Ravens and the Bills. That should be one of the most exciting games to check out during this season. So I cannot wait until that game goes on too. But I want this Giants team to get back to what their bread and butter is, and that's running the football, pass rush, and run defense. This team strayed too far away from it against Dallas, especially with the weather conditions out there. The Giants have to be a team that has to predicate to the run. They got to run the football, because if you try to get too pass happy right now because of the weather, it might end up being a detriment to this team. So I'm really curious to see what this Giants offense is going to be able to put on the field, especially that offensive line and the wide receiver position. I know that the conditions are going to be poor, but I really want to see this offensive line and this wide receiver position do better. They're just going over the injuries right now. Cairo Santos is out with personal reasons. David Montgomery, an ankle. A knee right now for Jalen Johnson. And, of course, the Giants. Banged up at wide receiver. Shepard on the IR with the knee injury, torn ACL. Hamstring for Kadarius Toney. He's out for the game. Wan'Dale Robinson, the knee. And, obviously, Leonard Williams sprained MCL. So the Giants are going to need contributions right now from a lot of different players on that offensive side of the field, as we're just moments away right now for kickoff of the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. And the Bears will be kicking the ball off first. I guess they won the toss, and they're going to end up deferring. So the New York Giants, the Giants offense is going to be getting the ball immediately to start this game. So I'm really curious to see what this team's going to do. Gary Brightwell right now, he's around about the 10-yard line for the New York Giants. And the Bears are just about to kick the ball off, and we are underway for the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. Brightwell downs it in the end zone. The Giants offense will get it at about the 25-yard line. Here comes the Giants offense as we speak, led by Daniel Jones, 64% completion percentage, 187 pass yards last week, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, all in the season, and a 125 quarterback rating. Quarterback rating is very high. It's been a lot of short passes for Daniel Jones, but his quarterback rating's been high. Offensive line, Thomas, Bredesen, Feliciano, Glowinski, as well as Neal, Barkley, David Sills, Richie James, Galladay, and Bellinger in the skill positions. Daniel Jones in the huddle, wide receiver up top, one wide receiver up below, Barkley in the backfield. Hands it off, Barkley, cuts in the inside, Barkley, and he's going to get to at least about the line of scrimmage. Bears are able to tackle him behind the scene. So it's going to be second down and 10 for the New York Giants offense. I think the Bills will get the offense first. Quinn, Justin Jones, Angelo backfield, Aqua Mahan in the defensive line, Nicholas Moore, Roquan Smith, Joe Thomas linebacker core, Kendall Wilder, Eddie Jackson, Jaquan Brisker, Kevin Gilton in the backfield. Barkley up the middle, and Barkley's going to pick up at least about 2 or 3 yards. It's going to bring up third down and 7 for the New York Giants. The Giants are going to be going long. Jones made the tackle on that play. Obviously, right now, the object of this Bears defense right now is to try to take Saquon Barkley and that running game out of the game for the New York Giants, and it's going to be up for that passing game to be able to get the job done. It's third down and 9 for the New York Giants offense. How you doing, FBE? I hope you're doing well, bro. Thank you so much for coming by the live stream today. I appreciate it. 3 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Jones in the shotgun. Jones takes the snap. Jones rolls to his right side, throws to his right, and he's caught. Richie James, but he's at least short, I think, by about a yard. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the New York Giants at about the 34-yard line. The Eagles? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Beautiful throw there by Daniel Jones, but it looks like Richie James is just a yard short, and the Giants are going to have to punt. Oh, no, they're calling it incomplete. I guess Richie James didn't get his other foot in there, so Giants, unfortunately, not a good start on offense. You do not want to go 3 and out on your first drive. Giants go 3 and out on the first drive, and there's the kick. Gillen punts it off to the Bears. And it's going to bounce at about the 21-yard line. And the Bears are going to get the ball on offense. Here comes Justin Fields in that Bears offense right now. Fields right now, first 3 games, 45 pass attempts. Fewest by any NFL team since 1982 when the Patriots did it. Last week versus Houston, 281 rush yards by the Bears, most since 1984. And it's going to be Khalil Herbert that's pretty much going to be the main running back for this Chicago Bears offense with the fact that Montgomery right now is out of the game due to injury. Justin Fields, 297 pass yards, 95 rush yards, 3 touchdowns so far in the season. One wide receiver up top, one wide receiver down below. Justin Fields in the huddle, Herbert in the backfield. St. Brown shifts to the middle of the field. Herbert hands it off. Herbert in the middle of the field is going to power his way from maybe about 2 yards to about the 23-yard line. Tackled there by Azeez Ojulari. 2nd down and 8. Braxton Jones, Corey Whitworth, Musfer, Lucas Patrick, Larry Borum for the offensive line for the Bears. Skill positions, Khalil Herbert, Darrell Mooney, Equiminius St. Brown, Dante Pettis, Cole Pipette for the Bears offense. That's your Bears skill positions right now on this offensive team for the Chicago Bears. Justin Herbert right now in the Justin Fields in the huddle. 2 wide receivers, one below. Herbert in the backfield, fakes the handoff, looks to the center field, throws it, and it's caught in the middle of the field. Darnell Mooney with the catch. 1st down, Chicago Bears. Got to play better defense. Got to play better defense. Cut around the inside, sat down in the zone. Lucky somebody wasn't there to pick it off. Mooney makes the catch, 1st down. Bears get that 1st down immediately, so it's now 1st down and 10 at about the 43-yard line. Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to his right, then goes to his left, rolls out of the pocket. He's going on the run, and he's going to pick up another 1st down for the Bears. Come on! You got to have better discipline on the outside. You got to have better discipline on the outside. Come on! You can't let him get on the outside. You are playing into Justin Fields' game. They dropped Thibodeau there in coverage against Cole Kmet. I don't know why. There might be a hold right there on Justin Ellis. I don't know why they didn't call that. But either way, the Bears pick up a 1st down. It's at the 40-yard line of the Giants. Fields takes the snap, hands it off. Herbert up the middle. He's going to get at least about 5 yards on that play, maybe 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Chicago Bears. Giants defense, come on. Giants defense. Thibodeau, Ellis, Lawrence, Nicholas Williams, and Azeez Ojulari on the defensive line. Tay Crowder, Jalen Smith at the linebacker core. And the Giants are going to have Adoree Jackson, Julian Love, Xavier McKinney, Aaron Robinson in the secondary. Aaron Robinson back after he dealt with an appendix surgery a couple of weeks ago. He's back out there at corner. 2nd down and 3 for the Chicago Bears. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Herbert. Fields hands it off. Herbert. And Herbert is going to maybe get a half a yard, if anything. It looks like no gain. And the Chicago Bears are now going to have a 3rd down and 3 or 2 at about the 30-yard line of the Giants. There we go. Normal guy with the updates right now in the game. Interception by the Ravens, and they take an early 7-0 lead right now on the Buffalo Bills. So there's your early season schedule update. Thank you so much, Normal Guy. Appreciate the update, bro. 3rd down and 2 for the Chicago Bears at about the 32-yard line. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Fields in the shotgun. Herbert flanks him to his right. Takes the snap. Rolls out. And then he's going to roll out. Blockers get hit. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. The Giants ran into each other. There's a flag on the play. And might be on the Giants there for hitting Field. Yep, it's going to be a flag on the Giants. Come on! Come on! The Giants' defensive players ran into each other. It's going to be a personal foul on the Giants. It looks like Michael McFadden for unnecessary roughness. Oh, we had both guys in the backfield. Both guys there to make the sack, and they run into each other. Thibodeau and Ojulari were right there, and they smack each other in the face. We had the sack, and Fields was able. This is the one thing as a Giants fan you have to be worried about with Justin Fields. If he's able to break contain and use his legs, he's going to be able to make plays like this, like he's already done twice. Bears now at the 14-yard line. Fields takes the snap, hands it off. Herbert and he's going to get at least about maybe a half a yard, tackle at the line of scrimmage. Tay Crowder there with the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Chicago Bears. Dexter Lawrence was also there to make the play. You got to try to have better gap discipline when you're playing against a running quarterback right now. You have to do it. This guy is a good running quarterback. And they're showing Leonard Williams, who's out right now with a sprained MCL. Not sure when he's going to come back. 1 wide receiver up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Fields in the huddle. Two guys in the backfield. Fields takes the snap, hands it off. Herbert runs to the left side. He's going to pick up at least about a couple of yards to about the 12-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Chicago Bears offense. Tackled there by Henry Mondo, who just came up from the practice squad after he was elevated from the practice squad earlier this week. 3rd down and 7 for the Chicago Bears offense. Giants right now are the best red zone defense in the NFL. Wink Martindale has this defense tightened up when the Giants when the opposite teams get into the red zone. The Giants are very strong right now. Jameson, how you doing, bro? Thank you so much for coming by the stream today. I appreciate it. Of course I recognize you. Fields in the shotgun. Fields takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws to his left, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage there by Xavier McKinney, as well as Aaron Robinson, and the New York Giants are going to force the Bears to kick a field goal. Good job by Aaron Robinson, not biting on that fake by Dante Pettis. Robinson even fell on the play, but Justin Fields had to throw it away as he had pressure on the outside from Dexter Lawrence. And the Bears are going to have to settle for a field goal here. Good defense there. Good job, guys. Let's go. Good defense. Michael Barkley is going to get the field goal kick. He just was signed up the active roster. The kick is up. 34-yard attempt, and it is good. And the Bears are going to take an early 3-0 lead on the New York Giants after they were able to drive down the field on that play. So while I like the fact that the Giants were able to hold the Bears to a field goal there were a couple of things that were a little bit disturbing. And the fact that the Giants had a little bit issues when it came to their lack of ability to stay disciplined on the outside. The Giants have got to be more of a disciplined team when it comes to their run defense. They cannot allow the Chicago Bears to be able to have Justin Fields be able to scramble out of the pocket and be able to get at will. You can't do that. You have to keep Justin Fields in the pocket. If you allow Justin Fields to be able to scramble to the outside, that's where you're going to run into trouble. Or even running up the middle, as in that one play that happened before where Justin Fields was able to scramble up the middle and pick up that 1st down. If the Giants had 2 guys, they let clank right into each other. You can't let that happen. You have to make sure you stay disciplined on your run gaps on the outside. That's the one thing I wonder with this Giants team. They're very young at that outside linebacker position. Minus Jahai Ward, but he's dealing with a knee injury right now. So you have to wonder, how healthy is Jahai Ward going into this game? Yeah, he did practice for a good amount of this week. He went to no practice on Wednesday, but he was able to pull in a full practice the past couple of days. So you have to wonder how this outside linebacker position right now is going to be able to hold up. You have to wonder that right now, and I'm curious to see what this Giants defense is going to be able to do. Couple of score updates right now. The Baltimore Ravens, like my guy Normal, like I said earlier, so right now it's a 7-0 lead for the Ravens. They got a touchdown and an interception on Josh Allen, so they're leading right now 7-0. The Dallas Cowboys right now lead the Washington Commanders 3-0, and that game is about 8:24 left in the first. The Seattle Seahawks get a touchdown right now. Geno Smith throwing a touchdown pass to Will Dissly. So it's 7-0 right there. The Chargers right now have a 7-0 lead over the Houston Texans. Titans and Colts are tied 0-0 right now. Jacksonville takes an early 7-0 lead over the Eagles. Jets and Steelers right now are tied 0-0. And then we have the later games right now in this game with the Cardinals at the Panthers. You got the Patriots against the Packers later on. Broncos against Las Vegas, 2 teams that need to get it settled. Kansas City and Tampa Bay, the Sunday night game. And then you got, of course, the Monday night game, which is – where's the Monday night game? My apologies. I'm trying to find the Monday night game right now. I believe it's San Francisco and San Francisco on the Rams. There we go. That's the Monday night game right now. So You like the Cowboys, Jameson? I thought you were a Giants fan. I thought you were a Steelers fan. I really thought you were a Steelers fan. I had no idea you were. I had no idea you were a Cowboys fan. But hey, you know what? That's what you want to be. If that's your fan, always, stick by your team. That's fine by me. And the Giants are going to take the ball again at about the 25-yard line after it was kicked out of the end zone. So Saquon Barkley now coming on the field in that Giants offense. Giants offense has got to start moving the ball down the field a little bit better. Have to start moving the ball down the field. I wonder right now if they're going to start targeting Kenny Golladay on the outside. Golladay right now going against a younger cornerback. One wide receiver, Sills up top, Golladay down below. Sills in motion, Barkley in the backfield, Jones in the huddle. Jones takes the snap, fakes the handoff, pressure on the inside, misses him. Jones rushes to the inside, it's caught. Bellinger, and he's going to pick up at least about 9 yards on the play, maybe 10. Second down and 1. Good play there by Daniel Jones to elude the pressure there, and it's going to be second down and 1. Daniel Jones using his legs once again to make something out of nothing, and the rookie Daniel Bellinger making a play. Oh, okay. That's true. I remember you did say you were a Falcons fan at one point. Okay. Daniel Jones in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley, up the middle. Barkley breaks a big run, and he's going to get at least to about the 48-yard line of the Bears. Saquon Barkley picks up at least about 25-plus yards on that play. First down, Giants in Bears territory. That's what this team needed. Good blocking there by the offensive line. Andrew Thomas, Mark Lewinsky, and John Feliciano, as well as Golladay on the outside, sealing the block to be able to get that run. 2 wide receivers up top. 2 wide receivers down below. Jones in the shotgun. Barkley flanks him to his right. Hands it off. Barkley. Jones fake run, actually. And he's going to get tackled at about the 42-yard line. Pick up at least about 6 yards on that play. Second down and 6. Second down and 4 for the New York Giants offense. Giants offense is moving the ball now on this drive. Saquon Barkley so far, first half, 18 carries, 71 yards. Second half, 35 carries, 245 yards this season. Jones in the backfield. Golladay up top. Sills in the middle of this game. Down below. Barkley in the backfield. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you like the game. Thank you very much. Jones in the huddle. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Barkley cuts to the left side. Barkley gets at least to about the 35-yard line. First down and 10. Good blocking by the Giants offensive line. And the Giants are now moving that football. First down for the Giants. Couple of big runs there by Saquon Barkley. And the Giants offense is business. After struggling on that first drive, the Giants offense is now picking it up in this drive right here. Have to wonder when number 19, Kenny Golladay, is going to start getting involved in this offense. 1 wide receiver up top, Darius Slayton. Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley fakes the handoff, actually. Caught. Bellinger fakes handoff to the 19-yard line. First down, the young tight end, Daniel Bellinger, making plays right now for the team. Second catch on this drive. First down, New York Giants. Very nice play design there by Mike Kafka. Faking the handoff to Barkley. The entire Bears defense goes to the left side. Jones rolls out to his right and hits a wide open Daniel Bellinger for a first down at the 19-yard line. Good play design there by Daniel Jones and Mike Kafka. 5 plays, 54 yards, 3 minutes and 11 seconds right now drive. Fakes it. Daniel Jones fakes the handoff again. Rolls to his right inside. He's going to get down to the field. Touchdown! Daniel Jones fakes hands up to the left side, and he runs it in for a touchdown. New York Giants. What a play by Daniel Jones. Let's go. Great play design there. Completely fueled that Bears defense. Let's go. Good blocking on the outside by Tanner Hudson to spring Jones into the end zone. That's right. Let's go. Giants get the big answer there for a touchdown on the outside, and it is good. Daniel Jones using his legs on that play to pick up a touchdown there. Sterling Shepard congratulating him on the outside. CWE, what's going on, bro? Hope you're doing right now. I am screaming. I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up after that big touchdown run. Daniel Jones getting it done with his legs again. Again, Daniel Jones getting it done with his legs. And the Giants take an early 7-3 lead in this game. That's what this offense needed. The offense needed a play like that. They needed a play like that to spring their offense and get them going. And twice, Matt Kafka saw something in that Bears defense, how undisciplined they are when it comes to the run defense. And they did the same play, not once, but twice. He hit him with that same play, not once, but twice, with the fake handoff to Barkley, make the defense pursue to one side, and you have Daniel Jones roll out to the other side, use his legs, and be able to run it in for the touchdown, and the Giants now take an early 7-3 lead. Love that play design by Mike Kafka. Love Daniel Jones running to the outside, and great job by the Giants offense to be able to get that, be able to run it to the outside and pick up that big touchdown and take the lead. How the hell can I not be excited after that play? That's what I want to see. That is great creativity. You made that Bears defense think they were going to be running to one side of the field, and instead the Giants went the opposite way with that fake handoff, and good job by Daniel Jones using his legs once again to make something out of nothing. Daniel Jones has been doing such a great job right now running in and out of the pocket and making something out of nothing. I've been really impressed right now with Daniel Jones, the way he's been able to roll out of the pocket and pick up these big gains. I'm so happy right now what I've seen with Daniel Jones in terms of the run game. Have to be very happy right now with this. And that's exactly what this team needed. The Giants offense needed this type of spark early in the game. And what did I say? What did I say in my video? And what did I say before this game started? Run the football. Run the football in this game. And that's exactly what the Giants did. And it's no coincidence. No coincidence. The Giants were able to pick up that big touchdown right there because they ran the football. They ran the football there. First touchdown in the first half for the New York Giants this season, courtesy of that big run for Daniel Jones on that 21-yard touchdown run. Telling you right now, he might not be getting it done with his arm, but Daniel Jones is getting it done with his legs right now. It was efficient because you know why, Mac? And we know why. They ran the football. That's what this team needs to do. As the Bears take the ball out from the end zone, and they're going to get tackled for at least about the 18-yard line. Good job by the Giants right there. Carter Coughlin with the special teams play. And the Bears are going to take over on offense at their own 18-yard line. I want to see this offense run the football more. I want to see more run from this Giants offense. And now the defense is up to this pass rush to be able to go over there and make it uncomfortable for Justin Fields. Get a pass rush against this offensive line. Get a pass rush. Fields in the shotgun right now. One wide receiver up top, one wide receiver down below. Fields fakes the handoff. Protection in the middle of the field. Throws it deep. And it is caught. Darnell Mooney. Oh, my God. Darnell Mooney with the big catch down the field. Shit. Beats Adoree Jackson down the left side for a big game for the Chicago Bears. Shit. What's going on, Coach?
What's up, brother? How are you, man?
Well, I was feeling really good, but that big pass play by the Bears made me a little bit upset on that one. But we'll have to see the defense is going to bog down. Justin Fields hands it off. Khalil Herbert to the left side. He's going to pick up at least about a couple of yards on that play. Coach, while I have you here, what did you think about that first drive for the New York Giants?
The second drive is the way I'm expecting them to attack defenses. You know, get Barkley going a little bit, then work the play action with the quarterback boots, giving Jones the option of not only passing but utilizing his legs and getting downfield the way he did right on that drive. So, and that will also open up the offense a little bit more because now it will give Barkley a cutback on the zone stretches.
And the Giants just got a big knockdown on the play. Kayvon Thibodeau, there's a flag on the play. Oh, come on! Roughing the passer on the Giants defense. Thibodeau. That's a rookie. He's a rookie. This is what you're going to get from rookies. You're going to get great plays, and you're going to get plays like this. Let me see. Come on. I get it. You want to protect the quarterback, but Jesus.
His hands extension.
And Daboll's even saying, use your head.
Yeah, when you jump, if you just come down and avoid or try to avoid, then you're not going to get that penalty. But when you extend your arms, it's like pass interference. If you extend your arms.
Good play defense there, right there by Jahide Ward as Justin Fields tried to scramble to the middle of the field, and Ward snipped it out, and he's able to make the tackle. Second down for the Bears. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Coach.
No, that's fine. I was just saying, with the extension of the arms. I mean, just little things like that. But again, like you said, he's a rookie.
Good run defense there by Jahide Ward.
Also good coverage.
He didn't get fooled either.
That was also good coverage downfield. So he didn't have anywhere to go, and it made Ward. And that's the other thing. The first series defensively, they weren't attacking the top shoulder on Justin Fields. They were coming in the straight line or that bottom shoulder, where if you attack the top shoulder, you keep him in the pocket.
Absolutely.
Big third down coming up.
And there's a run up the middle by Khalil Herbert. A couple of missed tackles there. Crowder's able to tackle him. It looks like it's going to be about third down and 2 or 3 for the Chicago Bears, about the 5-yard line of the Giants. Bears right now, Khalil Herbert, 7 rushes, 24 yards. Giants defense trying to bog down again. 2 wide receivers down below. 1 wide receiver motions up top. Fields in the shotgun. Fields takes the snap. Hands it up. Herbert up the middle of the field. He's going to be tackled for maybe about 1-yard gain. Giants defense does the job again. And the Bears, once again, are going to have to settle for another field goal. This is the type of game that you want this Giants defense to do. Keep them out of that end zone.
Exactly.
Keep them out of the end zone.
You score 7s, and they score 3s, and you win. Simple.
Absolutely. That's the formula of winning games. Perfectly executed, and I'm surprised. The Bears played a little bit conservative there. They probably didn't want to cause a turnover. They didn't want to make a turnover or anything, so they'd rather settle for the field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Chicago Bears cut the Giants' lead to 7-6. Good play there by the Giants' defense. Again, the Bears' offense has moved the ball on these first couple of drives, getting into Giants' red zone area. But the Giants' defense, once again, good job by Wink Martindale, get that defense to bog down and hold that Bears' offense out of the end zone. And the Giants' offense will get the ball back. So, Coach, what do you think about this game so far?
It's starting to be a little bit more than what I thought. I mean, with the Bears, with their passing attack, getting that long pass downfield, he has passed a little bit more than I thought, but, the one thing I do notice with Wink, he adjusts very, very well. So as long as they keep them out of the end zone right now, they position the offense in well to basically capitalize and possibly come out with the win. But it's still a long way to go. I get it. But right now, Justin Fields is passing a little bit more than I thought. And with that, I hope with the adjustments, he puts that ball in harm's way. And offensively, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I got a funny feeling, Barkley is going to take one to the house because that offensive line they look very determined. I mean, Feliciano on that pole that sprung Barkley. I mean, that was beautiful.
That was a great block.
Exactly, and they're getting into their blocks and they're controlling the blocks. They're not letting Chicago really control them. So if we can continue to pound this ball on the ground, I think it's a good recipe to ultimately come out with the win. I mean, we definitely got to fix the pass rush and the pass game. That's a little concerning for me. especially
Mhm.
that long pass. I don't know what happened with Adoree Jackson. He just looked like he panicked at the last second. Or what? I don't know. Was it Adoree Jackson? I think it was Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, he got beat on the outside by
Yeah.
Darnell Mooney's got great deep speed, so I'm not surprised they took a deep shot on us. I just figured it would be against Robinson since he just came back, but yeah, I mean Jackson does have times where he does get beat deep.
Hmm.
He is a very good cornerback, but he does have at times where he has gotten beat over the top against faster receivers. So, but I
Exactly.
mean, I think the Giants are going to, they should just continue to run the ball because they have a formula right now, running the football, especially in this type of weather. And I love the play design there that Mike Kafka ran on that the second offensive drive, where you had Daniel Jones rolling out not once, but twice to the outside, making that defense, commit to the one side and have Daniel Jones rolling out to the other side. I think that's going to be a big
Hmm.
part of this offensive game plan for this team until that Bears defense can be able to adjust to it. So I expect them to
Exactly.
run the ball a decent amount. And I agree with what you said about the offensive line. The offensive line did a really nice job there run blocking on those plays. And that's where their strength is. This
Hmm.
offensive line is very good at run blocking. That's why
Hmm.
we're all confused why this team does not run block more. They should be able to go out there and use the run to eventually have this team commit up more, and then eventually you're going to hit him with the pass. Jones
Exactly.
takes the snap, hands off. Barkley in the middle of the field. Barkley cuts a couple of defenders, and he's going to pick up at least about 12 yards for the New York Giants. First down, Giants, up the middle. Again, Saquon Barkley in that running game, proving effective up the middle of the field.
Exactly. That's
Good
exactly what I'm
job.
talking about.
Daniel Jones in the huddle. David Sills up top. Kenny Galladay down below. Barkley in the backfield. Giants are using those bigger receivers now on the outside to try to use blocking. Almighty says, "What's good? What's good, Coach?"
Oh, what's up, man? How are you? I'm just really trying to. I'm just really intrigued by the way we're attacking that defense. So,
Barkley
what's up
takes
with
a
you,
run up the
Almighty?
middle, and Barkley takes a run up the middle, and he picks up at least about 3 or 4 yards on that first down play. Second down, and about 6 for the New York Giants
That's
offense.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Just take what they give you, 3, 4 yards a pop.
And it's going to set up the passing game. Because if you keep running this play like this and you pick up 4, 5, 6 yards, it's going to cause that defense to come up and commit, and then that's where you bang and hit them with the big pass play. So I like this
Exactly.
offensive strategy right now. Jones
Exactly.
fakes the handoff. Jones rolls to the right side. Jones again is going to run it. And Jones is going to pick up a first down again. Once again, the third time in this game. The Giants try to do the fake handoff to Barkley. The defense commits to the left side, and Jones rolls out to the opposite side to pick up another first down as the first quarter comes to an end, and the New York Giants
Hmm.
offense running the football is rolling. And the Giants right now lead 7-6 as they continue to march the football down the field. I'm really
Exactly.
happy with what I've seen so far in this first quarter. I'm very, very, very happy with how this offense and this team is responding after what happened in that last game against the Cowboys.
Exactly. I mean, I'm loving everything that I'm seeing. I mean, I'm even loving the sound of the fan, the energy that's in that stadium, and
Mm-hmm.
it's coming through to the TV to me. So it's like, okay, that helps the players, really get into the game and execute, along with the play calling. Uh, you know, Kafka for being a young coach, OC, and learning, this is what I'm noticing. I mean, his most effective play seems to be the split zone, where you fake the stretch one way, bring the tight end across on the backside, Jones fakes and then boots. What you just saw there, two players turned around and jumped on the tight end, which allowed Barkley to get a field. Now, the adjustment would be in a situation like that, one has to stay with Barkley. Who's gonna stay? Are you gonna take the outside receiver and have the slot defender stay there, or I mean, what are you going to do? But and what are you bringing on the backside? Because it looks like they're committing heavily to the run, so you're probably going to have a backside over, backside post or a heavy slant drag
Mm-hmm.
route that's going to be right there. So, I mean, it's looking pretty good. What's up with you with the green, man? What's up with you with the green? Eagle
It's
stuff.
because somebody's streaming the Eagles game right
I'm
now, so I
messing with
can't
you.
change the
I'm messing with
background.
you. I know. I know. I know. I
Coach, you're
know.
killing me. You think I really want green on this channel? You think I love that ugly green right now sitting on that bottom? I can't stand it. I want to get rid of that ugly Eagles crap on my screen. It's making me sick. It's making me
Uh,
sick seeing that crap on my thing. But somebody else is streaming the game, so I can't. I have no choice. I have to keep it on there. I can't change it. Otherwise, I would.
oh,
Garbage
brother.
Eagle stuff.
Oh, the
But
Jags got a pick six on the Eagles. Uh-oh.
yeah, everybody, those Eagles fans, they should have been worried. They should have been worried right now about that Jaguars team. Their defense is playing well so far.
Mm-hmm.
Giants 6 minutes and 7 seconds on possession. Bears have 8 minutes and 53 seconds. Two wide receivers on the field. Jones fakes the handoff, rolls to his left side. In pursuit, Robert Quinn throws the ball down the field. It's going to be incomplete. Was looking for Kenny Golladay on that play on the left side. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Giants offense. Bears were able to hit. Bears saw that one coming. It's just a matter of time until the Bears are going to adjust to that play.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about.
And that's a good, you know what? Robert Quinn read that play the entire time, and that defense ran that play. They knew it was going to be a fake run to the outside.
Why is he running straight up field and not coming backside?
I don't
Even a
know.
backside post, the safety is bailing. It's right there.
Jones hands it off. It's at the line of scrimmage for the Giants. Barkley gets no gain on the play, 3rd and 10. I don't know why he didn't do that too. If he cut inside, he would have had a bigger run. Like he got scared at the end of the play or something, and he decided to run out of bounds.
That's stuff like that concerns me because that's stuff you go over in practice. You know what the concepts are. You know if he's rolling away, he doesn't have that type of arm strength to throw it straight down the field on all the way down the backsides go. There's no way.
Mm-hmm. Jones is in the shotgun. Two wide receivers up top. Golladay down below. Jones looks to his left, throws to his right, and it is incomplete. Looking for Golladay on the right side. Coverage there by the Bears defense, and the Giants are going to have to punt. There we go. Giants wide receivers can't get open on that play.
But the one thing,
Golladay was smothered.
If you notice that play, Evan Neal did stay with his block, and he helped get Jones an alley to step up.
Mm-hmm. You can't say the Giants are not trying to get the ball to Kenny Golladay. He's just not getting open right now.
Mm-hmm.
Gillen's going to have his second punt of the game, about the 40-yard line. Punt is off. And the Bears are going to field it at about it's going to bounce in the back of the end zone. The Bears are going to get it at the 25-yard line. Sure. First of all, if you guys have not already, make sure you guys shout out and you guys sub up to my guy over here next to me, Coach Ed Gladney, with his channel, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. He does an excellent job with the content that he puts out there, whether it's New York Giants football, NFL football. He's brilliant when it comes to the X's and O's. You know, the X's and O's of football. There's nobody that the New York Giants fans and the community go to than Coach first. Coach is the best when it comes to that stuff. He just released in his video earlier today his top 25 rankings right now for college football. So, I mean, make sure you guys go check that out. Always have to shout out my guy, Coach Ed Gladney. He does amazing work on his channel. Does amazing work with our guys at the Big Blue Crew. Shout out to those guys over there, Big Pat Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports, Classified 3F with Joel. They're streaming the game right now on Pat's channel as we speak. Also, the Hit Squad Productions, Mac the Giants fan, Adam Costas, G-Way with Jay Lay, Big Blue Corner, all their guys over there. NYG 22, Unpopular Opinion Sports, Touchdown Chef, a.k.a. Ronnie Rivers. Shout out Super Taj World, all the great Giants content creators at the Big Blue Crew. Shout out to them. Appreciate and love all the work that you guys do for this Giants community and inspire people like us to be able to do the kind of stuff that we want to do. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. But
exactly. Thank you.
But this is the thing that concerns me. If the Bears are able to get a decent amount, if their run defense is able to stop Barkley, can these wide receivers be able to go out there and make some plays? Because I don't know. I really don't know if these guys can create separation, and Kafka's going to have to try to scheme some plays to get these wide receivers open.
Well, definitely. I mean, that's the biggest thing. It should be about the schemes right now because, as I've been saying, Right now, we don't have those type of receivers, so it
Mm-hmm.
should be we should be working on our schemes to get the receivers open. And it
Mm-hmm.
just leaves me wondering. Now, the concern right now that I have is Chicago has stopped our offense twice, so and we haven't stopped them yet. So we have to stop them now. This is a series. You can't even let them go down to get a field goal, because then that means they're the way I do look at it in terms of scoring, that would be 3-1. Right now they're 2-1 in scoring, even though they're two field goals. That
Mm-hmm.
also gives them confidence that we can definitely move the ball against this defense. So our defense has to step up right now this series and take away the opportunities for them to move the ball. Hopefully we can get a turnover right here.
Well, Zizo Jalari just made a tackle there on that play on the left side as a run over there to the backup running back for the Bears, Ebner, and they pick up at least
Hmm.
about 4 yards on that play. A sack would be nice right here. A sack
Hmm.
by this Giants pass rusher now would really be nice.
Yeah,
I would
it's
love to see
definitely.
Thibodeau or Ojulari get in the backfield.
Exactly. One of those two get back there, get a sack, and it will create such
Oh man,
momentum towards the
there's
defense.
not a lot of pocket right now. Fields is being able to scan the field, but there's nobody getting open. Good job by the defense there. Apologize to interrupt, coach, but
So that's all right.
that was a good job by the Giants. That was a good job by the Giants there. No receiver on the Bear was able to get out of the coverage, and the Giants are forcing the Bears to a 3rd down and 6 there.
That
Good
that
coverage
concer-
there by the Giants.
that concerns me because Tibb didn't know what he was doing out there.
No,
I mean, the package personnel. You know what you're in, what you're not in. So
he looks a little
now good.
winded out there too.
Yeah, I mean, he's still getting his legs under. So I mean, I'll give him that. So it's just, look, bro, you have to know what package you were in. So.
Yeah. There's the one guy I'm worried. There's two guys on this play. I would not be surprised if they run it, but the two guys I'm worried about in this offense right now is Komet and then obviously Mooney because of his speed.
Hmm.
So those are two
Hmm.
guys right now I'm worried about. Fields in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Herbert flanks Fields to his left. Komet goes back into the backfield. Fields takes the snap, looks to his middle of the field. He's going to run it, and he's going to break. You got to make the tackle. And Fields is going to pick up the 1st down 35. That's what the Giants defense cannot allow to happen is missed tackles. They had them dead to right in that backfield, and they could not wrap them up. You have to make
Exactly.
those tackles. I don't know
E-
who it
e-
was on that play. Who missed that tackle? That was Jahad Ward, and it was Micah McFadden. Or Ojulari. You got to make those tackles there. You,
Hmm. I mean, guys gotta fight through that, man. You
yeah.
definitely want to get them three off the field. Now you got to work another three to get them off the field. So.
Mm. And the one thing the biggest thing though concerned me with this game going to this game, coach, was this: if Justin Fields sees that there's nobody getting open on the outside or in the middle of the field, Justin Fields is the type of quarterback where he's very good when he's scrambling in and out of the pocket, and those outside linebackers and the defensive line have to be disciplined and they're contained on
Mhm.
the outside and in the middle of the field because you're going to have Justin Fields scrambling out of the pocket, and that's the strength of his game. And it's already been evident so far. Justin Fields has already had a big couple of runs in this game. Right now, the quarterbacks have both been impressive when it
Mhm.
comes to scrambling in and out of the pocket and making something out of nothing. Obviously, they're not getting it done throwing the ball, but in terms of running it, both Daniel Jones and Justin Fields are getting it done with their legs, not their arms.
Exactly. I mean, just like you said, in terms of pocket containment, pushing the pocket up in his face, staying disciplined in your gap. Don't get
Mm,
washed. Don't let the offensive lineman wash you out. Stay true to that. You got to fight it. And if you do that, because that play right there, if everyone stayed true in their gap control, he had nowhere to go. But they let the
mm,
offensive lineman wash him and ride him out, which opened up the little alley for him to get downfield.
mm. Seems like they panicked a little bit on that play too, when Justin Fields
Mhm.
started scrambling.
Mhm.
You got to try to stay calm, and that's the thing too. When you got Ward's a little bit banged up as well. I think he's been dealing with a knee injury all week. He's obviously good to go in this game, but he was a little bit banged up. Then you have young linebackers like Azeez Ojulari and Thibodeau, are also both still coming back from their injuries that they had pretty much all off season. I mean, all throughout training camp. So these guys are, trying to get their legs under them. So you have to wonder if the Giants maybe are going to try to maybe balance out those snaps on the outside. I would put Zimenez out there a little bit more when it comes to these run-type plays because I think, scary to say, he's a little bit more disciplined right now in terms of his run defense compared to these other guys, Thibodeau and Ojulari, who right now they're just trying to go out there and just trying to get the sack, and they're a little bit undisciplined when it comes to their run defense. So you have to wonder if these guys are going to be a little bit better. Justin Fields looked like he might have got a little banged up on that play.
Jaguars are up 14-0, which is a beautiful thing.
I love it. I love it. Miz, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're enjoying your day, bro. Galladay was not that open. He was a little open on that play. And there's a run to the outside, and it's going to be a first down by the Bears. Ebner picks up the first down. Again, missed tackles. Apologize for keep screaming. I just get frustrated when I see this kind of stuff. Trevor Lawrence, short pass. Looked like ETN gets it in the end zone. Warren. It's pretty much a run game. It's a run game right now this entire time. Quarterbacks right now just trying to make something out of nothing with their legs. That's pretty much the name of this game. Don't expect a lot of these guys to be able to get it done throwing it compared to running it.
Man, I feel you defensively. I don't like where it's going offensively. It's a little catch-22, so.
I did not like that tackle. Robinson's down. Aaron Robinson's down. It's not good. I don't know if you saw that play, Coach. He got tackled and got bent backwards.
I'm looking at it now.
Oh, that's not good. Robinson literally got bent backwards on that play. I don't like that either, Miz. That's a scary play right there. That looks a lot like what happened with Tua. I mean, geez. Hopefully Robinson's going to be okay. They are controlling the clock because the Giants right now are not doing a good job in terms of their run defense. I mean, he's not a walking injury. He got banged. He had the appendix surgery, so you can't really blame him on that. A lot of these guys on this Giants team are walking injuries. So, I mean, they get hurt a lot, but, I mean, that's just a tough play there. That's a tough play for Robinson.
I'll be right back, Jeff. Hold on.
Take your time. Take your time, Coach. And the Ravens right now are beating the Bills 17-3. Coach, Normal Guy says what's up as well. So the Ravens right now are really taking it strong right now to the Bills early in this game. Thank you. You enjoy the game too, Miz. I know you're over there right now supporting Big Pat as well. Tell Big Pat I give him a shout-outs to him and the Big Blue crew over there. Thank you so much for coming by the stream for a little bit. You get the chance, obviously, come by. You're always welcome as well. You can hop on the stream if you want to. So thank you very much for coming by the chat. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. You're having a great Sunday so far. Giants have got to do better in terms of their tackling, and they got to do better in terms of their run defense. And the Giants have got to do better in terms of their defense overall. Right now, the Bears are going at will. They're going at will. I appreciate that, Miz. Thank you so much for coming by, bro. How's Buko doing? Is Buko doing all right over there with his Jets? I know he's probably like panicking right now because of the fact with that offensive line that Zach Wilson's got to be playing behind. I'm sure he's not like, jumping for joy about that. Yeah, missed tackles right now have not been good with the Giants defense. You got to make sure they get some of these tackles that are out there. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Miz right there. Thank you very much, Miz, with the update. Pittsburgh scored a touchdown right there. Aaron Robinson right now is walking off the field. That's a positive sign right now for the Giants. Hopefully he's going to be all right. I would not be surprised if he goes going right into the blue tent. Probably he's going to be testing out his see how he's doing in terms of his concussion protocol. Tibbs and Ojulari, but the Giants defense is going to have to start applying more pressure on Justin Fields as we go. I'm not watching the Jets game. If you want to check out the Jets score, I mean, Miz is just updating right now the scores over there. Justin Fields fakes the handoff, rolls to his right side, overthrows a wide open Ebner. That's Justin Fields for you. Inaccuracy on his throws, overthrows his running back right in the flat, easily. Cam Brown there for the coverage. And the Bears right there had a chance to make a play, and they just overthrew the throw right in the middle of the field. 2nd down and 10 for the Chicago Bears right now on offense. I don't know what that's Justin Fields right there. You got to make him uncomfortable. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to his right, throws to his right. Commit, catches the ball in the middle of the field. He breaks some tackles again, and he's going to get down to at least about the 40.5-yard line. First down, Chicago Bears, Cole Kmet. The Giants defense is just, again, not making the tackles, and the Bears right now are just picking up first down after first down after first down after first down after first down, again and again. More plays by them. 2 wide receivers up top. Fields in the huddle. 2 in the backfield. Fields takes the snap. Toss play. Herbert to the outside. Good run defense by the Giants. First hit there by Danny Belton, and then Thibodeau cleans it up. The Bears are going to lose at least about 2 or 3 yards on that play. 2nd down 13 for the Bears offense. Good job there by the Giants run defense. Good pressure there. Belton with the hit. Thibodeau breaks to the outside, as well as Michael McFadden. The Giants' young players there were able to get to the outside, as well as Tay Crowder to make the play. 2nd down and 12 for the Bears at about the Giants' 43-yard line. Fields takes the snap, and he's going to get sacked in the middle of the field. Big sack there. Tay Crowder up the middle of the field. Sack for the Giants defense. 3rd down and long for the Bears offense. That's what this defense needed. Good job by Wink Martindale. Jalen Smith gets the pass rush up the middle. Tay Crowder gets to the inside. Blitz on the inside. Sack right there. 3rd down and long for the Bears offense. 3rd down and 20 from their own side of the field now. Fields in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on top. 2 wide receivers down below. Pressure again. Throws the ball. Short side. Herbert up the middle of the field. Herbert is going to pick up the... Fuck! Herbert picks up the 1st down. How can you let that happen? How can you let that happen? It's 3rd down and 20. Oh my God. What are you doing? What the hell was that? Credit to the Bears offensive line. They did a solid job blocking, but the Giants just completely had a chance right there to take them out of field goal range. Fields in the shotgun. Throws it down the field. Hit it from behind. Ojulari with the hit, but there's a flag on the play. Dexter Lawrence is signaling it's on the Bears offense. Ojulari applied the pressure to the outside. That might be a fumble. That might be a fumble on that play. Fumble on the play. Giants get the ball. Let's go. Giants recover the fumble. Azeez Ojulari with the fumble. Thibodeau gets the recovery. 1st down, New York Giants. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you need your outside pass rushers to do. Dexter Lawrence and Azeez Ojulari applying the pressure to the outside. Thibodeau recovers the fumble. And the Giants defense picks it up on Justin Fields. There's the turnovers right there. Giants get the ball. That's right. Let's go. Giants offense on the field right now. 1 wide receiver down below. Jones in the huddle. Barkley in the backfield. Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley cuts to the right side. Barkley break run. Barkley with a big run down the sideline. And he's going to pick up a big gain down the right sideline. Saquon Barkley with a big run to the outside. Picking up at least 30-plus yards on that play. All the way down by midfield. Cut on the outside. Breaking some tackles. Blocking on the outside by Darius Slayton. And the Giants are in business on offense. Big play there by Saquon. At the 48-yard line, Jones hands it off, fakes hands off, rolls to the right side, caught. Taylor Hudson, another first down for the Giants offense. Giants offense moving the ball down the field. Fake handoff to the outside. Jones rolls to the left, throws it to Hudson. First down Giants. Big play there by the Giants offense. Hudson is able to get over in the middle field, bobbled it a little bit, but still able to corral them for the catch. And he makes it first down Giants, 29-yard line. Jones rolls to the left side. Caught. Bellinger picks up at least about a couple of yards on that play. Second down and 10 for the Giants offense. Giants offense trying to move this ball down the field right now. Barkley back in the game. Mike Kafka in the booth right now calling the offensive plays. I think Kafka's having a great game so far calling these offensive plays. One wide receiver down below. Jones in the huddle. 12 personnel. Barkley in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Barkley to the left side. Barkley gets it to at least about the 22-yard line of the Bears. Roquan Smith makes the tackle. Third down right now for the Giants offense. Giants get their wide receivers back on the field. Galladay, Richie James, David Sills back out there. Have to wonder if the Giants are going to take a shot here to Kenny Galladay, either for a first down or try to get him into the end zone. One wide receiver up top, two wide receivers down below. Jones fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, throws it, and it is caught. David Sills, but there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Illegal formation on the Giants offense, so back them up 5 more yards. Giants right now, penalty-wise, the Giants are committing too many penalties out here. I like the play design. Everything's good, Coach. The Giants actually have been moving the ball pretty solid. A couple of big runs by Barkley, but an illegal formation there. And the Giants have 39 right now in the Bears territory. He was lined up on the line of scrimmage. David Sills has got to be off. One wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Jones in the shotgun. Barkley flanks him to his right. Jones takes the snap. Looks to his left, throws to his left. Tackle in the backfield. Barkley breaks the tackle. Barkley running to the outside. Barkley's going to pick it up. Barkley with a big run. Big play there by Saquon Barkley. Making something out of nothing. First down Giants.
Great block
That's
by
what you want.
Great block by Daniel Jones.
Let's go. Great break there by Daniel Jones. Barkley breaking a tackle and picks up a big first down there. What a play by Barkley and Jones.
Did they force them to punt before, though?
They did. Ducks, they got a turnover. Ojulari and Lawrence forced the fumble, and Thibodeau recovered it. Giants in the red zone now. Hands it off. Barkley cuts to the outside. No, it's Breida. And Breida picks up at least about 3 or 4 yards. There's Sterling Shepard over there on the sidelines. Prayers out to our guy, Sterling Shepard's dealing with a torn ACL. Hopefully he has a full recovery out there, giving his buddy Saquon Barkley a pat on the back. That was a great play by Barkley. And Jones too, but Barkley, man, jeez. He's so and that was right there, you're right. On that block over there by Jones. Jones fakes the handoff. Jones rolls to the outside and he's gonna get it to the end zone. Touchdown! Giants! Another rollout to the outside, and Daniel Jones runs it into the end zone. Good blocking on the outside, too. And the Giants take a 13-0 6 lead over the Bears.
You know what's good about that play? It's the play action. Because when he put his hands out with the ball, two hands, and then took the single hand and let it stay with the back, that's beautiful.
Good blocking there by Bellinger and Tanner Hudson there as well on the outside to Spring Jones. The Bears have no answer for this play right now at all. They have no answer on defense for this play. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good. And the Giants take a 14-6 lead courtesy of Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley and that running game. The running game is dictating this game right now, Coach.
Exactly. I mean, good play action that sets up. I mean, and plus the Bears with they on the back end, their defense is it leaves me wondering, are you selling out? Then who's staying with the quarterback? No matter what, your backside, the contained man always has the responsibility for the reverse, the cutback, and the boot. And that's what's hurting them. You just squeeze. You don't have to attack. Just squeeze. Stay lateral to the line of scrimmage. Read Jones, and then stay with him if need be. You saw what Quinn did on that one play where Barkley threw it away going towards Galladay. That's exactly how you're supposed to play it. But for some reason, the rest of these guys are not doing that. So hey, we will capitalize and we will take this. So now we're up 8 points, which is not a breath. You just say that, okay, we're being effective, we're being efficient, the running game is there. Now, eventually what they're going to have to do is they're also going to have to back off a little bit in attacking the running game, which will then open up the alleys for Barkley on the cutbacks. So it's kind of like the read option when the quarterback reads the end. Who is he taking, the back or the quarterback? And if he takes the quarterback, then the back has the opportunity to cut back and stay right where that end was. And if the end stays with the back, Daniel Jones is going to do exactly what he's doing right now.
You gotta love it. You gotta love right now what you're seeing from this Giants team. Every single Giants fan has been screaming this entire time after that game against Dallas. Why did you get away from the run game? The Giants right now, especially with the lack of talent they have at wide receiver, the Giants right now are best when it comes to running the football. And and that's exactly what they've been doing this entire time. Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. Jones has 2 rushing TDs right now. Daniel Jones is getting it done with his legs. Barkley is breaking tackles and he's making big runs. You're getting the type of production that you need in the offensive line, which we all have said is very good when it comes to run blocking. They all have positive grades. Coach, you and I and NYG, we looked at the stats when it came to the run blocking for PFF grades. Every single one of those offensive linemen did an excellent job when it came to the run blocking. It's no coincidence right now why this Giants offense is succeeding on the run game. And it's dictated by those 2 guys right there, Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones. They're getting it done right now with their legs. That's exactly what you need from this offense. Now the Giants, what they're going to do, if the Giants are putting up more points right now, it's going to make the Bears have to try to throw the ball a little bit more, and that's when you get that pass rush going. That's when the pass rush is going to start coming into play, because the Bears, the more the Giants score points on that Bears defense, is when that Giants pass rush is going to be able to take advantage of it. Look at that heavy formation, 3 tight ends out there. 3 tight ends on that field, 12 personnel. All of them committed to Barkley in the middle, and that's the reason why Jones was free on the outside. Good block by Tanner Hudson on the outside, too, to block his guy off. Myrick, Bellinger, and Tanner Hudson all did a good job blocking to help Spring Jones on the left side, where he's gotten his 2nd rushing touchdown so far.
Exactly. 13 personnel situations like that, it's running fluence. So, teams, defenses are going to bite on the run, which opens that up. And then you've also, you're going to play less zone because you're going to say your back end can stay with tight ends.
And the Bears right there pick up at least about 3 or 4 yards on that run play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
I thought it was a yard.
No, I didn't think they picked up 4. I guess Herbert was able to break a couple of tackles on that play and pick up a little bit more. But and the Bears running game has been pretty solid too. It's just the Giants have got to get that pass rush going a little bit more. 1 wide receiver up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, in the middle of the field, throws it downfield, and it is caught by Darnell Mooney, first down. Mooney's having an impact on this game so far. I think it's his third catch of the game. That's a nice catch. That is a nice catch. I'll have to give credit where credit is due. That's a nice catch by Mooney. Got his hands underneath and was able to make that catch on the sidelines.
Incomplete. Incomplete. I challenge that.
Because his feet were out of bounds?
No, the ball looked like it bounced on the ground. Challenge, 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 challenge.
Let me see. You can't really. Is his hand underneath it? That's the thing that you can't really tell.
Watch the point of the ball. Bang. That point is on.
You know what? You're right. It bounced. You're right on that play. It did bounce in his hands. That's gonna be it's gonna be incomplete. Giants are gonna force him to 3rd down 6. I didn't see the bounce on that play. Thank you for
that's fine. That's fine. I mean, there are times I miss it too. So I mean, that's the one thing about Justin Fields, that sometimes it just seems like his passes, they're not, number one, they're not accurate, but they always seem to come in low for some reason, even on open wide receivers. So, I mean, he should have hit him. That's on him. I'd have to go back and look at his mechanics. How was his foot placement? Did he step to the receiver drive? Because I know sometimes he tries to use his arms and arm angle and things of that nature. When when you have a pocket like that, stay true to your mechanics. Just stay true to your mechanics, and the ball will get there because he was open. I will admit that. So.
He throws off his back foot a lot too. Like when he
Exactly.
throws, sometimes he leans backwards, and that's where you're not going to get a lot of force on that pass because you're trying to have to you're cocking back and you're throwing off balance, so the ball's going to float a little bit more, and that's the problem. Justin Fields is not going into the pass, and going into his motion when he throws it. He's like stood still with his feet, like standing still and throwing it. And he's also trying to step back and throw, and that's where you're not going to have the most inaccurate passes. And it's probably the reason why that pass short hopped right in front of Mooney. I mean, it's a great effort by Darnell Mooney to try to make something out of nothing, but still, I mean, that's a pass that Justin Fields has got to make to his wide receiver. You cannot have that, and he was open too. You got to make sure you make that throw. If you want to be an NFL quarterback and not just like a running quarterback, you have to make those throws. So Justin Fields, obviously, over time, he might be able to, develop that part of his game going forward. But that's it. That should have been a completed pass. And for our sake, thank you, Justin Fields, for skipping it right in front of your receiver. So I'll take it. We'll take it any day of the week and twice on Sundays.
See, their offense does well in scheming. That's where I'm hoping our offense. I mean, scheming in the passing game. That's where I'm hoping that our offense can step it up, even though we don't have any high end receivers, none. So hopefully Kafka can really scheme the guys open. But this with the running attack, it makes scheming less efficient.
You're right. They called it incomplete. 3rd down and 6 for the Bears. Bears have 3 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Bears right now, one of their offensive linemen looks like he's leaving the game banged up. Fields in the shotgun, takes the snap. Giants bringing the blitz, and he's going to get home. Dexter Lawrence, sexy Dexy with that sexy Dexy dance with the sack up the middle, and the Giants force the Bears to punt. That's my guy, Dexter Lawrence.
There you go. Great bull rush. You see the way he controlled that guard? I mean, drove him straight back. Kind of remind me of back in the days when Strahan used to do that same thing.
What a play.
Good extension, get control of the shoulders, get him twisted, and then you can get disengaged and get him off and get to the ball.
Absolutely. Oh, no. Fumble. And I think the Bears just got the recovery. Bears just got to... come on! Richie James just fumbled the snap, and the Bears get the ball in the red zone. You cannot... You have all the momentum. Coach,
Relax. Relax, Jeff.
It's just
Take a breath.
frustration.
I
I mean,
understand. Relax. You gotta relax. Don't drive yourself crazy, bro. It's a game. We love it. We're passionate about it. We want to see our team win. But in the end, it's a game, bro. It's a game.
well, yeah, the game when the game's over, you move on, but that's
Even in
just a
the
tough
course of the
play.
game, this is what I mean by as a coach, you can't let your emotions take control of you because you're. What's up, Matt? You're doing a phenomenal job right here. Just stay with it. Yes, be excited. I get you. Stay true. Be passionate, but don't get too dejected, man.
No,
We're
I'm
gonna
not
get back.
dejected. It's just
Okay.
frustrating. It's frustrating to see
Yes.
that, like
Yes.
that type of play happen. There's Tony on the sideline next to James. Hopefully, Tony comes back next week. We can use him in this
Exactly.
offense. We could definitely
Exactly.
use him, but Bears have an opportunity right now to, after getting that turnover on Richie James, Blackwell with the forcing the fumble on Richie James in the special teams play. Bears are right now in Giants territory. Giants defense has got to come up strong here. Jalen Smith actually playing a lot of snaps at linebacker for the Giants. One wide receiver up top. Fields takes the snap. Hands it off. Herbert is going to get tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
Jihad Ward and Nick Williams, as well as Tay Crowder, make the play in the middle. It's going to be no gain, second down and 10 for the Bears defense. Giants right now. Aaron Robinson's out with a knee injury. Julian Love questionable with a concussion, and Mark Lewinsky has an ankle injury. He's questionable.
Damn.
I didn't even know Glowinski
Damn.
got hurt.
Me either.
Giants have a couple of big injuries on that team right now. Fields takes the snap. Horrible pass. I don't even know where that was to Pettis. Incomplete. Nick Williams makes the play. And it's going to be third down and 10. The Giants defense playing strong again out there. Kayvon Thibodeau was over there on the play too. Giants defense bogging down right now. 3:11 left in the gate and the first half so far. Joe Davis and Darrell Johnson are making the call. Two wide receivers down below, one wide receiver up top. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Herbert flanks him to his right. Fields takes the snap. Fields drops back, runs up to the right side. He's going to pick up the first down. Tackled there by Tay Crowder, but Fields picks up enough yards to get the first down for the Giants. I don't know if another Giant might be down on the play.
That looked like it was too deep man under. He was playing coverage.
I will say Fields is doing a pretty good job,
Exactly. Too deep
He's
man
doing a good
under.
job
Yep.
running the run.
Exactly. I mean, you can't play. I will say this: too deep man under with a mobile quarterback is a recipe for disaster. You can't run that. If you're gonna do anything, play true coverage or bring the pressure. Because once every defender is with a man, and then you have two safeties deep. So once he gets past the defensive line, there's that big alley right there. So, too deep man under. If anything, spy with one of the defensive linemen backing off. To at least force him to hold or stay. In the pocket a little bit longer. But situation like that, I get what you're trying to do, but understand who you're going up against, and that's a
Oh, there's
quarterback
a
that.
card on the field. Henry Mondell, the guy they just brought up from the practice squad, is getting carted off. So the Giants
Oh
are
my
suffering
gosh.
injuries in this game. Just called him up from the practice squad. Henry Mondell, former Pittsburgh Steelers, is getting carted off right now. Looks like a serious injury to his leg. That's the fourth Giants player right now that is questionable in this game. We already lost Aaron Robinson. He's out. Mondo now looks like he's going to be out, obviously. He's getting carted away. And we don't know about Glowinski and Julian Love. Love never misses games, so that's a shocker right there that he's banged up. That's probably why Belton's playing a lot more. First down and 10 for the Bears offense right now at about the 23-yard line of the Giants. Two wide receivers down below, one wide receiver up top. Fields in the shotgun. Fields takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws to his right, and it is incomplete. Good defense there by Fabian Morneau on the outside. Morneau taking over for Aaron Robinson. Good play there by Morneau to knock it away from Equiminius St. Brown.
Good defense.
Played aggressive too. He didn't just let up at all. He went right after the receiver and put his hands right in the middle where he could knock that ball away. That's great defense by Morneau.
Exactly.
He's an experienced cornerback too. Coach.
Exactly.
And there's the handoff up the middle. Herbert is going to get stopped right at the line. Nicholas Williams with the stop. Also, Darnay Holmes. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Bears offense.
Good job, defense. And see, that's the thing. Good run blitz. You're anticipating. Good job.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. 3 wide receivers down below, 1 wide receiver up top. Fields in the huddle. Herbert in the backfield. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in the game. It's going to be 3rd down for the Bears offense. Right now, the Giants are doing a hell of a job in terms of running the football. Running the football has been the name of the game for the New York Football Giants. Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley are setting the tone right now for this Giants offense. And the defense, while they have been getting run up and down the field, I will say that the Bears have been moving the football from the 20 to the 20. But when the Bears get to the inside the 20, the Giants are doing a good job making the Bears settle for field goals. And that's how you win football games. Is you make the opposing team settle for 3 and not get 7. While the Giants right now have been in the red zone twice. And they've got big runs.
Exactly.
They've got big runs for touchdowns. That's what you need.
Good job of bending, but don't break. Wow, Seattle. And the Chargers. 24-9 Seattle over the Lions and 24-7 Chargers over the Texans. Ravens are up 20-3.
Titans are up 24-9 on the Colts.
Wow. Oh, so they just scored. Okay.
Somebody better go tell Mr. Reich, Frank Reich over there to get that team going because, geez, I don't know what the hell is wrong with the Colts right now.
Exactly. It's just I'm surprised. I see the Eagles have come back. Okay.
Colts just scored a touchdown, so it's 10. It's 24-10 now.
10.
I mean, the Colts are a mess right now. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if it's maybe injuries on their defense that's hurting them right now. I don't know if it has to do with some of the play calling's not been good. I don't know if it's they can't run the ball, they can't pass it. I have no idea what's going on with this Colts offense, but their defense, they're just not getting it done.
I mean, let me take a look at the stats and the drives here.
That's who we're facing next week, Aaron Jones and the Packers, and we're going to be facing them next week in London. Early Sunday morning game. If you guys didn't know, it's going to be early Sunday morning game next week for the New York Giants as they're going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers in jolly old England. London,
and that's
England.
Going to be Derrick Henry has 79 yards on 11 carries.
First 3 games for the Bears, 109 yards total. Today, 111 rushing.
Matt Ryan has 170 yards passing. I don't know.
Fields in the shotgun. Fields. And it's going to be a false start on the Bears. Giants defense makes the Bears jump. It's going to be false start on the Bears, 3rd and 15.
I'd play coverage. I'd play coverage right now.
Thank you, Jameson, for the scoreboard update. I appreciate it, man. I would play coverage too. Make Justin Fields try to find the open guy. Make Justin Fields find the open guy. I'm surprised the Bears aren't running it. Just try to get in the field goal range. Fields takes the snap, throws it over, screen pass, and sniffed out by the Giants defense. And Kmet is going to get down at about the 30-something yard line, and the Giants are going to force the Bears to kick another field goal. Wake Martindale, there's the scruffy old Wake Martindale there on the sideline. Another great job by his defense, keeping that Bears offense out of the end zone.
Exactly. There you go. So there you go. Field goals. That's fine. That's exactly what we need.
And the Giants are going to get an opportunity with 149 left in the first half. They're going to get an opportunity to put some more points on the field. I'd say right now both the coaches are doing a very good job calling these games. I've loved what Kafka's doing right now on offense. He knows the limitation with the wide receiver position, so he's doing exactly what this team needs to do, and that's run the football. That's what they need to do, and I'm very happy right now with what we see for this Giants offense. And the defense is doing a great job. Sure, they're giving up big plays, but he's doing a great job right now keeping this team out of the end zone. 40-yard attempt for the Bears. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. And the Bears cut the Giants' lead to 14-9 with 1:44 left in the first half. And the Giants are going to get an opportunity to put some more points on the board.
It's critical that we drive down and put points up on the board because don't forget, Chicago gets the ball to start the second half. So, you have to at least go down and get 3 to push the lead back up to 8. But a touchdown would be beautiful to really force them to, like you said, have to start passing the ball a little bit more to start the second half.
Do you think we maybe start getting the passing game going a little bit? You might see a little bit more Galladay, a little bit more Sills, a little bit more James in this. Do you think they're just going to run it?
I want to see where Slayton is, if anything.
He's been out there, but he's just mainly been a blocker on the outside. They haven't really passed him. He's really been blocking when it comes to 13 personnel.
I just want to see him go down the field just one time in a situation like this, just to get the defensive backfield moving downfield. Maybe you can sneak Galladay in behind that or underneath that. So, it's just little things like that. But realistically, I would want it to start. I'd want to see a screen.
And Brightwell takes the ball to about an 18-yard line after the Bears kick it into the end zone. He returns it for about 18 yards. And the Giants are going to get the ball with about a little less than 140 left in the first half on offense at the 18.
Sets Chicago up well because more than likely you're going to come out with a run. More than likely you're going to come out with a run. Maybe a screen. Hopefully a good screen. I'm good with that, but you're probably going to come out with a run, and the Bears are going to play that, and they're going to start using their timeouts.
Thank you for the scoreboard update, Jameson. Bears and Falcons are tied up in their game. I know CWE is a big Seahawks fan. He's very excited. Barkley up the middle. Barkley breaks a couple more tackles. He's going to get up to at least about the 22, 23-yard line for a pickup of 5 for the Giants offense. Second down and about 5 or 6. Giants going hurry up. 1:25 left in the first half. Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley up the middle again. Barkley is going to get stopped maybe about a half a yard shy of the first down. Third down and about 1 for the Giants offense. 1 minute, a little over a minute left in the first half for the Giants. And the Bears call timeout on the play.
Yeah, would play now you're playing short. So if I'm the Bears, I'm playing for the quarterback boot. Everyone else stay true to your gap, but I'm playing quarterback boot. That's what I'm expecting right now, because that's been one of the most effective plays.
CWE, I will not be doing the Nets game tomorrow night. I'm actually going to be doing Monday Night Raw with my guy, Early Cole. We're going to be doing the Monday Night Raw watch-along for WWE tomorrow night, but I'm going to be planning on trying to do some Nets games during the season when I can. Jones in the shotgun, takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Jones rolls it up the right side. He's going to pick up the first down. He gets out of bounds with 1:02 left in the first half. Good play design again. Daniel Jones' legs making something out of nothing. Fake handoff to Barkley. First down.
What did I say? And they did not stay true. Watch the end.
Giants should be running this play as much as possible until the Bears can stop it.
Exactly.
Sprint formation. Jones takes the snap, looks to the right side, left side, rolls to his right, nobody open, throws to the left, caught, no, incomplete. Knocked away from Tanner Hudson. Second down and 10 for the Giants offense. He's looking for Galladay on the left side, but Galladay couldn't get open.
I see Glowinski's still back out there.
That's a good sign, at least. Glowinski's back on the field. So Glowinski was banged up a little bit, but he is back on the field. So the Giants catch a break on their offensive line.
That's even if he had caught it with his right foot coming down, I wonder if he probably would have adjusted.
Jones in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley up the middle. Barkley gets tackled at about the 37-yard line. Third down and about 7 or 8 for the Giants offense. 48 seconds left for the first half. The Giants right now
Backside.
trying to get streamed down the field.
Come on, Glowinski. You should have sealed that block.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't seal that block to the backside. That was
Because it was there. That play was there.
I agree. It was right there for a big play, and the Giants couldn't get it. The Giants couldn't get it on that play. So, third down and 6 for the Giants offense. Galladay, Sills, James, the receivers. Tanner Hudson out there. Bellinger. Jones in the shotgun. Barkley flanks him to the inside. Tanner Hudson in motion. Jones takes the snap. Looks to his right. Throws to his right. Caught. David Sills. And he's going to be dropped at least about a yard short of the first down. Jaquan Brisker with the tackle.
Bad pattern by Sills. Bad pattern. You got to know where the first down line is. You got to get to the first down. You have to get to the first down to get that.
Are the Giants going to go for it? I mean, I think they're still on their side of the field.
No. Worst case, you punt that. Do not give them momentum.
No, the Giants are going to the sidelines. They're going to punt it.
Okay.
I mean, Kenny Galladay's got to get open. We need to get this guy into the game, and where's Darius Slayton again? Why is this becoming a theme of every single stream we do, the Darius Slayton watch? Where is this guy? I don't understand what this coaching staff coach has against Darius Slayton. I really don't.
He has good speed. The one thing you want to do, take the top end off just to give him a look, just to give the defense something to look at.
And the ball's going to go in the back of the end zone. 36 seconds left in the first half. Would not be surprised if the Bears just take it and kneel it down, and we go into the half. Fields right now 5-11, 117 yards rushing, and I believe he's got over 50 yards throwing and over 50 yards rushing. Go ahead, Coach.
This punter is killing me, and the reason why, you put that ball in between the 10 and the pylon out of bounds, and he booms it. Don't get me wrong. He has a powerful leg, but he does not know how to control the kicks, and that's a problem for me.
You think he should have had a directional kick towards the outside?
Yes. Whichever way, left or right, I don't care. Whichever way. You can do the crossbody kick, but get the ball out of bounds. Now
there goes Fields again, and he's going to knee the ball at about the 22-yard line, evading Kayvon Thibodeau, and there's a flag on the play. Illegal contact on the Giants. Dane Belton.
It's not college Belton, but you'll adjust. He'll adjust.
He's getting the majority of snaps right now on the defense with Julian Love, I guess, out of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's back out there or not.
Right now, any sign of concussion, you keep him out. Sorry.
I agree. Keep Love out of the game and just take your chances with the rookie. Fields takes the snap, rolls out to his left side. He's got Ojulari chasing him. Thibodeau on the other side. He's going to run out of bounds. That's what the Giants defense needs to do. Good job by Thibodeau and Ojulari to force him out of the pocket and make him roll to the outside. Ojulari gets him from the back end. Thibodeau right there in front to make sure he doesn't scramble on the outside. Makes him go outside into the out of bounds. And there's a big play by the Giants defense.
I think Tibbs is not playing confidently right now because of his knee. But I get it. You're going to play through it. I commend him for that. But I think he's wearing a little bit too much on it. I think
he's got a brace on his knee, too.
Yeah. I mean, a brace like that really is cumbersome, and it takes some time getting used to.
And Fields is tackled right about the line of scrimmage that the Giants had him in the backfield. Fields got tackled right by his legs. Dexter Lawrence makes the play. Dexter Lawrence is having a really good game so far. Fields is gimpy right now after he got tackled right near his legs. and we're at the end of the half with the score: the New York Giants 14 and the Chicago Bears 9. Two touchdown runs by Daniel Jones, 6 for 10, 61 yards, two rushing touchdowns. Barkley, 90 rush yards, 15 receiving yards, two catches, 74 yards for Darnell Mooney, the leading receiver by far in this game. Barkley and the leading rusher by far, and Jones getting it done with his legs. Exactly the type of game that I don't know about you, but this is the exact type of game I expected, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Running the football.
The passing game is a little bit more than what I thought. For with the Bears, I did expect them to hold him back just a little bit more, but he's effective, he's efficient. Or no, I can't say effective and efficient, whatever. But I mean, he's making some plays, and he's making the plays with his legs too. So, um, their
Yep.
offense is definitely, after what we saw the other day in film session, it's about what I thought. Offensively, trust Justin Fields with his legs, let him dance back there. It goes back to containment, keeping him in the pocket. He's going to and staying true to your lane. Let your teammates control their lane. If you do that, he has nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm. And the one thing I like too is that the Giants, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, the Giants are doing what they should be doing, and the game plan should have been after this past Monday's game against Dallas. Run
Mm-hmm.
the
Run the
football.
ball.
That's exactly what the Giants are doing right now. They are running the football. The Bears right now are lacking discipline. They're right now coming in so much to try to take out Barkley, try to tackle him in the
Mm-hmm.
inside, and the Giants keep running that outside run zone on the outside to Jones, and he's being able to make those big plays with his legs. Not getting it done with his arms. You obviously want to see Daniel Jones start to throw the ball a little bit more, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, Jones is getting it done with his legs, and that's all you need to see. Is he's making the
Exactly.
plays when necessary. So I'm very happy right now with what we're seeing with the offense.
For the most part, I mean, I'm satisfied. I'm not completely happy, because it's still, the running game still bothers me. It just does. I mean, not the run game, the pass game. I mean, where is the pass game? I mean, why are we not scheming things, guys open? So it's just, to me, those are little things that concern me. With the offense. Why do we not have certain schemes in place? I don't know. Is it that the guys can't run it? They have no conceptualization on how to run these plays. I really don't know. So it just
It
concerns
might
me.
just be that, coach. It might just be that they don't. Maybe they just don't trust these receivers they have currently to be able to run this type of offense that Kafka is looking to do, because Kafka wants those speed, twitchy type
Mm-hmm.
wide receivers. And right now, you see the receivers he's throwing on the field. Kenny Galladay,
Mm-hmm.
6'4", slow as hell.
Mm-hmm.
David Sills, 6'3", 6'4", slow as hell. Not
Mm-hmm.
great route runners, either one of them. Richie
Mm-hmm.
James, bless his heart, he's been great so far this season. He's obviously struggling right now. Obviously, he had the turnover before. You're not going to expect a whole lot from him. Darius Slayton has been like on a milk carton right now in terms of the offense. And I really think when they lost Sterling Shepard last week, that was the guy that they were going to try to look for. But now that Shep is out, I think they're going to pretty much wait until they get Robinson and Tony. I think
And
those are the
Tony.
two guys. When Robinson and Tony come back into this offense, that's when I think you're going to see Kafka be able to open it up a little bit more in terms of the passing game, because you have two of those types of wide receivers that fit into the exact type of offense Mike Kafka wants to run with this New York Giants team. So I really
Mm-hmm.
believe that until those two guys come back, this is the type of offense you're going to see. But I'm not complaining, because the run blocking keeps playing as well as it is right now, and the way that Barkley and Jones are running the ball, it's a formula for success, and the defense is doing their job. They might be getting run up and down the field, but they're doing
Mm-hmm.
exactly what they need to do in the red zone. So it's a formula for success: defense and running the football.
Exactly. I mean, that's how you play. You control the game. Yes, you reduce the amount of drives and scoring opportunities, but I'd rather do that than anything else. So, yeah, all right, once we get past this, our next three games are definitely going to be tough.
Mm.
Definitely. Between Green Bay overseas, Baltimore, which is now playing well, and even Jacksonville. So, You can't sleep on Jacksonville completely, especially since we have to go to them. So right now, this we have to get this game. This game is critically important. And you know
Absolutely.
me, I don't like looking ahead, but this is a game that we definitely have to get.
No, I agree with you, Coach. This is one of those games where the Giants cannot come out in the second half and play sluggish. They have to go in
Exactly.
there, continue to do what they want to do. If they want to add the passing element into this game, I'm sure they're going to try to get the ball to Galladay at times. I'm sure they're going to try to get the ball to Sills and James. Even though
Hmm.
I would be happy if they try to get the ball to tight ends because right now the tight ends are making plays. Bellinger's
Hmm.
had a couple of catches here. Tanner Hudson has made a play over there on the outside. So I would be happy if the Giants even get their tight ends more involved into the offense. But in terms
Exactly.
of I'm not taking anybody lightly on the schedule. I don't care who it
Mm-mm.
is. I don't care if it's the
Mm-mm.
Texans. I don't care if it's the Lions. I don't care if it's the Jaguars. I don't care if it's the Commanders. Nobody on the schedule I'm taking lightly because of the fact the Giants are playing well right now, but the Giants are still an incomplete team. And
Exactly.
they're still there. If they go up against a quarterback that knows how to beat the type of defense that Wake Martindale runs, the Giants defense may struggle, especially the fact we're dealing with injuries now. We might get back Leo next week. I'm not sure. But now you have an issue at cornerback because
Hmm.
Robinson has got a knee injury. Who knows how long he might be gone. Cordell Flott was pretty much rolling around on a scooter the entire time at practice with a calf. Who knows when he's going to come back? Julian Love's now got a concussion, and I mean, you might get strength on the pass rush because I believe Ellerson Smith is supposed to come back next week off the pup list, and
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
believe, off IR, and we're supposed to potentially get Shane Lemieux and Nick Gates back on the offensive line. I'm not putting any faith in Nick Gates. Whatever he gives this team, major
Hmm.
kudos to him after the injury he came off of. If you can get Shane Lemieux back in there, put him back at left guard, then it's going to help out this offensive line a whole lot more. But to me, it's the biggest injury. The biggest guys that need to get back into this offense is Tony and Robinson because
Yeah.
those two guys have the dynamic to open this offense up more. No disrespect to the rest of the guys, but you need those dynamic, game-changing wide receivers, and that's
No.
exactly what Kadarius Tony and Wandell Robinson will bring to this team. But in terms of this game, I would say right now, I mean, I'm happy with the way the offense. I'm happy with Mike Kafka's play calling so far. I think the passing game does, though, need to get a little bit more involved in the second half, especially if the Bears come out and they score a touchdown in the first drive of their second half. But the defense, I can't complain too much about the defense. They are getting a little bit more of a pass rush, more against than they had last week. I believe they have a couple of sacks on this game. So the defense
Hmm.
has just got to keep coming out, being aggressive, make Justin Fields go out there and beat him with his arm and not his leg. They got to make sure they stay contained and disciplined in their run defense and make Justin Fields beat you with his arm and not
Hmm.
his legs.
Hmm. Exactly. Keep him. Like I said, keep him in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Stay true to your pass rush alleys, and like you said, keep him in the pocket. As you see, his passes are not the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, even that one where it was overturned. I mean, he had the pocket. For the most part. Bounced the ball to the receiver. So it's you want to keep him in the pocket. Yes, you want to rush the quarterback, but have a controlled rush. Don't rush like you're going after Tom Brady. This guy is not is definitely elusive. He has great speed. So, stay true. Control. You saw what Dexter did on that one sack where he got hands onto the shoulder pad, basically control the offensive lineman, raise his shoulder pads up so he's off balance, and then you can drive him, and then you're basically blocking him because now you have the offensive lineman, what I call block rushing, because you're driving him back with your bull rush, but he can't elude that guy because he can't bounce that way because you're
Mm-hmm.
you're you're driving and controlling him and then disregard and seal to make the close. So and that's what hopefully Tibbs and Ojolari starts to learn. That good pass rush, that one that they had where they forced him out of bounds, was great. That's the type of rush that we're talking about. Be controlled and also attack his top shoulder, and know he's going to try and avoid you.
Mm-hmm.
And don't come crazy with your rush, but get there fast, but know to adjust and squeeze down as long as you keep him inside of you, because worst case scenario, you push him towards some of your teammates or into the back of his offensive alignments. A la what's his name with the Jets, the butt fumble. So
Oh, Mark Sanchez, yeah.
Mark Sanchez, that's a situation where the defense had control of their gaps, and you didn't let him have an alley. So that's the type of defense and control of your gap you need. That's why it
Mhm.
goes back to what I said earlier. Don't let them wash you. In other words, don't let them move you and take you where you're going. You got to sustain and fight through that block and push them back, if anything. So and I'm intrigued to see how Wink adjusts to that. Keeping him in the pocket because what was he again in terms of stats?
I think he was like about. He didn't have
Mhm.
a lot of passing yards in this game. Well, he actually he
Five for
has had some
11,
big, and I think he had what 177 passing yards because he had
117,
because the big
117.
play to Mooney
Yes,
was that
exactly.
big
So
pass play to Mooney was really the game changer for them.
he's not overly efficient. He's at about a 45%, 46% clip in terms of his passing. So I want
Mm,
that. I want that. In the NFL, a quarterback who's passing at a 45, 46%, that's a recipe for you to win. Control his rushing, and you have a great opportunity because let me see, Justin Field leads them with 47 yards rushing. So Herbert is 11 for 29, 2.6 yards. So you're controlling everyone else. You're controlling everyone else. The key is Justin Fields. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him in the pocket. Don't let him bounce outside and get those free runs.
mm, absolutely. And even in a way, I would not be shocked if they try to target Mooney downfield again, especially the fact that we're a little bit banged up at corner. So if he gets enough time, I would not be surprised if he does a deep
Coverage,
shot down the field to Darnell
coverage,
Mooney. So,
coverage. And that's where your coverage comes into play. If you play proper coverage, Justin Fields is not an accurate quarterback. And that's what it boils down to. I want coverage, controlled rushes, and I'm one that loves the blitz. I love it. I love that type of defense, but I also am smart enough to understand, you know what? To beat them is make him pass. I mean, as much as we complain about Daniel Jones, if you sit back there and don't rush him, he's going to pick you apart for the most part. He's not
mm,
overly accurate, but he's definitely better than 45, 46%, even with the bad receivers that we have.
mm. No, I agree. We do. Daniel Jones is a pretty solid and he's not the most accurate quarterback in the NFL. Nobody's ever saying that, but he is a guy that when he has the time, he will be able to find the open receiver. Hopefully, I would like to see Kafka try to scheme some of these receivers open. I mean, I want to see Kenny Galladay do something. I'm sorry if you. I want to see this guy go out there and try to contribute a little bit in terms of this offensive game plan, just to make the defense honest, so
Hmm.
that at least they're not stacking 8 in the box and making Daniel Jones sit back there. And because I'm sure the Bears are doing everything right now. They're adjusting to what their defense did against the Giants' offense. So they're
Hmm.
probably going over everything that they did, and they know that the Giants right now are rushing up the middle. They're doing a lot of those play designs to the outside for Daniel Jones to run. So for a fact that the Giants are going to have to get that passing game going in the second half, as the Bears are just about to receive the kick. Yeah, that
Exactly.
was not the greatest fumble there by Richie James, but luckily the
Yeah.
Giants were at least only to hold him to a field
Well,
goal again.
it's also just little bonehead special team plays. Even what's his name when he ran it out of the end zone. To me, you
Oh,
don't do that.
Brightwell, yeah.
Yeah, leave it in the end zone. Bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, the Bear. I mean, I would keep running that same play when the Giants get on offense until the Bears can stop it. Bears haven't
Hmm.
proven to stop that play right now, and for the
Exactly.
defense, just keep going out there and just rush, 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 and stay disciplined on your gaps. Stay disciplined on your defensive gaps. Do not let Justin Fields break contain, because there's nobody on this
Exactly.
offense that's beating us right now. Fields
No.
in the huddle, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, has time, throws the ball down the field, and it's caught. Cole Kmet. No, it's the backup tight end, number 88.
Hmm.
Wesco. Trey Wesco with the catch. And it's a
They
first
took they
down for the
took
Bears.
they took a Giants play and just ran it against our defense. That's exactly what we've been doing. Fake the run, quarterback boot, backside over, and there it is.
Fields
Which
hands it off. Herbert bounces to the right side. And there's a good tackle there by Adore Jackson. That is great tackling there by your cornerback. Running off, getting him by the feet, making that tackle. Second down 11 for the Bears the offense. Great tackle there on the outside by
exactly,
Adore Jackson.
exactly. That's a beautiful job, fundamentally sound. Really played him inside out. Good job, forcing him to continue to bounce it to the outside. Ooh,
Fields hands it off. Herbert tries to bounce it to the outside again. He's going to get tackled for at least about a 2-yard gain. Tackled there by Tay Crowder, third down and 9 for the Bears offense. Tay Crowder with the tackle. That was Ebner actually in the game as a backup running back.
Tay Crowder was leading in the first half with 8 total tackles between solos and assisted.
Justin Fields 5 for 11, 117 yards passing right now this game. 3 wide
But
receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Fields in the shotgun. Komet goes back to the backfield. Herbert flanks him to the right. Fields takes the snap, drops back, looks to his middle of the field, and he throws it as a wide open Darnell Mooney for the first down. There's that guy again, Darnell Mooney. Got wide open in the middle of the field. You have to wonder
Tay
maybe that's
Crowder,
the.
if we're in zone and you got 3 to that side, you have to get depth. He didn't get depth, and watch him.
I'm
Mooney
watching right
came
now.
right behind him.
Mm-hmm. Right in
And
front of the rookie Belton.
you drop 3. Look at Tay Crowder. Somebody has to get depth in that middle, and if it's not Tay Crowder,
Herbert bounced off the right side, and Herbert breaks the tackle, and he gets to at least about the 17-yard line for another first down for the Bears, running on the left side. I saw that last play, Coach. You were absolutely right on that one. Crowder again. Crowder got lost again on that play. Fields hands it off. Herbert up the middle. Herbert is going to get down to at least about the 15.5-yard line for about a gain of about 2.5 yards. Jahide Ward makes the play. Second down at about 8 for the Bears offense. Bears are trying to hurry up offense. Fields takes the snap, looks to the right side, throws it. Low pass, incomplete, intended for Equiminius St. Brown. Adore Jackson on cover. It's third down and 6. Bad pass by Justin Fields.
Remember what I said about his passes, especially when you keep him in the pocket? There's a prime example.
Giants fans getting loud right now. Getting loud. Let's go. Let's go, Giants fans. Get loud. Third down and 6. 5 for 9, 8.7 yards for the Bears on third down percentage. Fields in the shotgun. Empty formation. Takes the snap. Looks to the left. Rolls over to the right. Short pass. Tackle for loss. Jalen Smith with the big play. And the Bears, once again, are going to have to settle for 3. The Giants defense, for the 4th time in the red zone, bogs the Bears down. Jalen Smith with the nice play. Although Komet did slip, he would have probably made the tackle anyway, and the Bears are going to have to settle for 3 again. Giants getting it done in the red zone defense.
Exactly. When you keep them out of the end zone, the money zone, and you don't let them get cash in those opportunities, like I said, field goals.
And Bagley hits the field goal and is now 14-12 Giants.
Now offense has to go down and get 7 to me. This is important because now it starts to change their offense just a little bit, because now they're going to start feeling pressed, because right now you're a point down, 2 points down, and if we go down and get 7, you're 9. So, and with that offense, it's okay, but it's not as dynamic to make up 9 points quickly. So, right now I need 7. I really want 7.
Quick score updates right now. 8:22 left in the third quarter. Bears and Falcons are tied at 10. 12:01 left in the third. Baltimore leads the Bills right now 20-10. 9:41 left in the third quarter. Dallas Cowboys lead the Washington Commanders 12-7. With 13:42 left in the third quarter, the Lions are trailing the Seattle Seahawks 31-15. With 11 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third, the Chargers with a commanding 27-7 lead over the Houston Texans. The Tennessee Titans lead the Indianapolis Colts 24-10. 12:35 left in the third quarter. Philadelphia Eagles take the lead over the Jaguars. 11:39 left in the third, 20-14. Jets right now holding a 10-6 lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers at the end of the third quarter. And some of the rest of the games for today at 4:05, Arizona is going to be visiting Carolina. New England is going to be taking on Green Bay and a Lambeau, 4:25. Denver is going to be heading down to Las Vegas, take on the Raiders, 0-3 Raiders. Should be a fun AFC West matchup. Sunday night football game, you have Kansas City taking on Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. And for the Monday night football game, you have the Los Angeles Rams heading over to San Francisco, a little bit of an NFC West matchup against the 49ers, Jimmy G at the helm. And that is your out-of-town scoreboard for Week 4 NFL.
Good job, Jeff. Good job.
Thank you, Coach. Great job by you, too.
Some interesting games today. What did that got up?
Chargers really are making a statement right now. They've been teetering all over the place. And on my Hardcore Sports Network thing that I did with the fellows on the Hardcore Sports Network, we all picked the Texans to win because we didn't just trust that. We didn't trust that Chargers offense, especially with how banged up they are. Well, they shut us all up. They make us all look like fools because that Chargers offense right now is playing tremendous football.
Hey, even losing Bosa on the defensive side too is like wow.
And Slater, their left tackle for the season too. Brightwell bounces it off to the outside, tries to cut back in the middle. He's going to get tackled to about the 13.5-yard line. Giants will take the ball in their own field. You don't know why you didn't just let it bounce in the end zone.
You got to understand you're putting the offense in a bad situation.
I don't understand it. And like Coach, like you just said before, Coach, you have to wonder if this offense is going to start passing the ball a little bit more and trying to get their wide receivers more involved in this game. First down and 10 for the New York Giants. Barkley, 12 rushes, 90 yards. Jones hands it off. Barkley up the middle. He's going to pick up at least about 2 yards to about the 15-yard line. Second down and 8 for the New York Giants offense. Still going with that running game right now. Galladay down below, Sills up top. And running up the middle, Jones on the Bears just runs up the middle, and it's going to be probably a 5-yard penalty. Yep. 5-yard penalty on the Bears. It's going to be second down and 3 now. Good job by Evan Neal staying disciplined and not jumping.
Now you open up your playbook.
This is where I can see a pass.
Somebody left you a message.
I'll check it out a little bit later, Mitch. Thank you, though, for the tag. Jones fakes the handoff, rolls to the right side, trying to go for the pass. Caught by Tanner Hudson. First down, there's a flag on the play. No, it was Bellinger. Flag on the play. Ineligible player downfield on the Giants.
Oh, my gosh.
Who was that? Who was that? Glowinski. I said Glowinski.
How? You know what the play is. It's not an RPO. It's not the RPO.
Second down and 8. 1 wide receiver down below, 2 wide receivers up top. Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley to the left side. Barkley trying to bounce back. Barkley breaking a couple of tackles, but he's going to get tackled at about the 16-yard line for a gain of 1. Third down and 7 for the Bears. I don't know what the hell Lewinsky was thinking on that play. I don't know what he was thinking.
It's surprising that we haven't done a screen yet. It is surprising.
Why don't you try a slant here to Galladay? Why don't you take advantage of his 6'4" frame, try a slant to the middle to your big wide receiver. Scheme something open to him. Get your receiver open. Jones in the shotgun. 15-yard line. 3rd down and 7. 1 wide receiver up top. 2 wide receivers down below. Slayton on the field. Jones takes the snap. Looks to his right. Throws to his right. Caught. Richie James. 1st down Giants. 25-yard line. Low pass, but Richie James is able to get it on the ground.
Good job. Good job. Still would have wanted the ball up, but yes, good job.
Good blocking there by Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas. Nice play by Richie James to go low to get that pass. 8:25 left in the 3rd quarter. 1 wide receiver down below. Giants in 13 personnel. Barkley in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Barkley trying to run to the middle. Barkley gets to at least about the 28-yard line for a pickup of at least about 3 or 4 yards. 2nd down and 7 for the New York Giants offense. Giants right now trying to tire that team out. Galladay goes over to the sidelines. I like it. Keep getting big on that offense. This is what the offense should be doing. Keep doing it. Jones takes the snap, rolls to the outside. Barkley wide open, bobbles the ball, and he's down at about the 30. That bobble probably hurt him on that play. Vildor makes the tackle on the outside. Barkley's got his hands. Coach, I don't know about you, but his hands. Barkley's hands are very suspect at times. Nice catch, though, even though it's like bobbled a little bit.
He's supposed to have good hands, and I do see that from time to time.
That was a bad pass there by Jones. He led him a little bit to the outside. Barkley actually made a pretty decent snag there.
Yeah,
3 wide receivers on the field. Jones in the huddle. 3rd and 5 right now from the 30-yard line. Jones takes the snap. Looks to the right side. Throws on the middle. Incomplete. Try to look for Richie James over the middle of the field, and the Giants are going to have to punt.
Too high. Too high on that pass. That was a high pass.
I'm actually really starting to get frustrated why we're not getting Darius Slayton the ball at least once. I don't get it. I don't. And the offensive line is actually not doing a horrendous job pass blocking. I don't get it, Coach.
Because
why are we not trying?
They're not sending him deep, if you notice.
Flag on the play, and he's getting tackled at about the 20-yard line. Flag on the play for the Bears. Good play there by Justin Pinnock, the backup safety.
Okay, is it the man ran out of bounds and didn't get back in, or what?
Crowd is really loud right now. False start on the Giants. I don't know. They're playing very undisciplined this game. That's a 6th penalty. Oh, no, he ran out of bounds. You know what? Illegal touching on Justin Pinnock. He ran out of bounds, like you said, Coach. Ran out of bounds and was the first player to touch him.
No. It's he ran out of bounds and he did not try to get back in quick enough. That's a penalty. You have to get back in. If you get bumped out, you have to make your way back in right away. You can't run down the sideline out of bounds. You just can't. That's the penalty. So you just gave them 5 free yards.
And there's going to be a punt again. Giants are going to punt the ball again. 4th down and 10. 6:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Low snap. Punt is off. Gillen kicks it to the middle of the field at about the 20-yard line. Fields it. Runs up the middle of the field. And he's going to break a couple of tackles. He's going to get down to at least about the 38, 39-yard line of the Bears.
That's a big penalty now.
Much better field position. Instead of taking it at the 20 for the Bears on their own side of the field, now they take it at the 40, close to the 40, and they get the opportunity to cross midfield. So, Giants are not playing a very disciplined game. I believe they have 6 penalties right now in this game for their team.
Let's see. Penalties.
I think it's like 6 for, I'm not sure how many yards.
I'll tell you in 1 second.
Colts actually just scored, so it's 24-17. Colts are cutting into that lead. They've become a very second half team too.
Mm-hmm.
Browns take the lead 13-10 right now. Quarterback Kenny Pickett is in the game. If anybody wants to know, and if you're a fantasy owner, Kenny Pickett is in the game right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Trubisky is out. So Kenny Pickett getting his first opportunity in that game against the New York Jets.
Hmm.
A little surprised they went with the change this early, but I guess Trubisky's just not giving him enough on offense, so they probably figured it's best off right now to make the change at quarterback and see if he can give him a spark on that offense.
I'll be right back.
Take your time, Coach. So if anybody wants to know, Kenny Pickett is now in the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the first round pick, ironically, out of the University of Pittsburgh. So he's in the game right now. Have to see what kind of impact he's going to make for the Steelers in this game going forward. So just want to let everybody know that. Kenny Pickett, rookie, late first pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, is now in the game. Thank you very much for everybody that has come by the chat today. If you have not already, please hit that like button below and sub up if you haven't already to MYG Jeffy T85, as well as my guy, Coach Ed Gladney. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports does phenomenal work over there on his channel. So make sure you guys sub him up. Sub up my channel, MYG Jeffy T85. We're streaming right now on 5 different platforms on the Hardcore Sports Network, YouTube channel, Twitch, and Twitter account, as well as my Twitter, Jeffy T85, and MYG Jeffy T85, my YouTube channel. So make sure if you guys have not already, sub up to those channels, hit the like button, helps the stream so much, and I appreciate everybody that has been here in the chat for the New York Giants watch along against the Chicago Bears. So right now, the Bears are trailing the New York Giants by the score of 14-12, but they're getting the ball on the field. Hopefully we don't lose this game. I really hope we don't lose this game, Almighty. Bears takes the snap, hands it off, right side. Herbert got no running room. Flag on the play. Crowder there to make the stop, and there's a flag on the play. Holding on Cole Kmet on the offense. So Bears are going to back them up another 10 yards. It's going to be first down and 20. Good play there by Tay Crowder. No, actually it was Timon Fox with the play. First down and 20 for the Bears offense. So they're going backwards right now. Very, very, very sloppy game right now for both teams on offense.
No.
Bears takes the snap. First down and 20. Fields rolls to the outside. Eludes the rush. Fields trying to make something happen with his arm. No, he makes something happen with his legs. And he's going to pick up at least about 5 yards on that play, bringing up the second down and 15 for the Bears offense. Giants able to apply the pressure on the outside. Dexter Lawrence again up the middle, as well as O'Shea Zimenez. Fields breaks the contain, and then Jalen Smith able to make the tackle. Picks up 5 yards on that play. Second down and 15 for the Bears offense.
You see how O'Shea just rushed that when I say attack the top shoulder? That's what happens if you don't attack the top shoulder. You allow the quarterback spin out, where if you have the top shoulder, you're forcing him back down, and you're forcing him to help. To me,
Bears run the ball again for at least about 3 or 4 yard gain. It's going to bring up a third down and long. Go ahead, Coach.
No, I'm just saying that's an important technique when you're rushing the passer. Mm-hmm. If you have his back, you should be looking at, if he's right-handed, you should be attacking his right shoulder, not the middle of his back, not his left shoulder. It's just little things like that. That type of an angle goes a long way to you getting a sack, because if he spins, you're already there. Now you're making him go wider, and it makes it easier for you to adjust and attack and sack him.
Absolutely. Third down and 11 right now for the Bears. Fields in the shotgun. Herbert goes to the backfield. 1 wide receiver up top, 2, 3 wide receivers down below. Fields rolls to the route side. Fields throws the ball, and he's going to throw it out of bounds. Good coverage there by the Giants defense. Jihad Ward applies the pressure on the left side, and the Bears are going to have to punt. Good defense there by the Giants.
That's Jihad Ward is exactly what I'm talking about. That was attacking his top shoulder, and you see what he had to end up doing. That's exactly what I'm talking about when you rush the passer. Now we have two younger guys, three if you want to say O'Shane, but that's what you need to do in attacking his top shoulder, keeping him inside of you, so that way no matter what he can't bounce outside of you. It's kind of like a contain on the run.
Mm-hmm. And it's a veteran linebacker, a veteran outside linebacker that knows this defensive scheme, knows how to play the outside zone when it comes to run defense,
Mm-hmm.
and knows how to play against a quarterback like Justin Fields compared to the younger guys. I would even throw Ellison Smith in there when he comes back. That's what you
Exactly.
need. You need a veteran player like Jahide Ward to be able to go out there and make those types of plays. Richie
Exactly.
James fields the ball at about the 15, 14-yard line of the Giants side. Right now, the Bears are controlling the field of play. They're controlling the line, the field of play so far.
Mm-hmm.
Giants have had
It's,
the ball literally every time near their end zone.
hey, but the Bears are not capitalizing, so that means that the Giants are being very efficient and effective and moving the ball. So
It's the run game. The Giants' run game is what's making it happen right now. They're able to run the ball really solid enough where they're making the Bears still have to, play that field position game in a way. So the Giants' run game is really what's making the difference.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It might be on Fox. I'm not sure. I have to double check what's going to be. It might be on NFL Network, though, because it's in the local area. They might air the game on Fox if
No,
you're in
it'll
the
be
New York,
local.
New
Yeah.
Jersey area.
More like yeah. I'm assuming it's. I'm assuming it has to be on Fox. It has to
Mm.
be.
Yeah, I agree. I would be surprised if it's not on Fox. They could air it on the NFL Network, but it would get blacked out if you're in the New York, New Jersey area. So you figure it would be on
Yeah.
Fox, maybe on NBC,
Let me
possibly.
see. Let me see. Um, teams, Giants schedule. Did they give TV?
They might have not released it
Yeah,
yet. The
it just says NFL Network, so more than
mhm.
likely, yeah. I can't see it being on. Yeah, it has to be on the local channels because not everyone has NFL Network, or might not have NFL Network.
If you have NFL Network, Almighty, you might be able to see it. We're not sure
Yeah.
when exactly it's going to start streaming, as they're talking about the Giants' disasters over the past few years. 0-5 beginning of season 2017, 1-7 2018, 0-2 to start the season in 2019, 9-game winning streak during there. 2020, we know 0-5. Barkley got hurt for the season. 21, 0-3 to start the season. We know how big of a disaster that was. Giants this year, 2-1 so far.
Hmm.
Third game of the season they didn't get until they're way under 500. Jones takes the snap, drops back, and Jones is going to throws the ball to the outside just before it gets sacked. Offensive line broke down a little bit on the outside. I think that was Evan Neal on the right side. There's a flag on the play.
No, that was to the left side. You had what you call it,
Illegal contact on the defense. First down, Giants.
that was Feliciano who pulled out.
Okay. Thank
So
you, Coach.
he doesn't have NFL Network, so it has to be on the local channel.
He was looking for Galladay, but Galladay got held. Gordon held him on the outside, so the Giants pick up a first down on that play.
Yeah, Galladay cannot get open. I've seen Pop Wonder kids get
Jones takes the
open than
snap,
him.
takes the handoff, rolls to the right side. Good block there by Galladay and Bellinger to spring Jones for a big gain. That was a great block on the outside by both Galladay and Bellinger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If Galladay can do that, he can play. If Galladay's going to block that well, then he should be out there playing. That was actually Tanner Hudson that did a good job blocking.
Yeah, good call.
Great blocking by Kenny Galladay.
Hey, good clean hit. First, I thought it was a dirty hit, but no, that's a good clean hit on him.
6 cut rushes, 68 yards for Jones, 2 touchdowns. Jones takes a step back. Jones goes down the field. Slayton. Oh, he dropped it. He passed to Slayton, but he dropped. There's a flag on the play, though.
That's interference. That's interference. That's interference. That's interference. That's why he dropped it. That's interference.
That's what we needed. Darius Slayton right there. That's what we've been waiting for.
He still should have caught it, but that's what we needed. That's what we've been calling for the longest while. You see, even Pat says it. You see how he was open.
Giants all the way down to the 22-yard line after the pass interference play. Jones hands it off, fakes the handoff. Jones gets sacked on the play to the 35-yard line. Jaquan Brisker with the sack. I don't know about that play. Good read by the defense.
No, it's the same call that we've been running all game. What did I say? Send someone to the quarterback. So now you know that that's what they're going to do. That's how you have the adjustment. Okay, so now what are you going to do with it? Because what they sent was a cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
They sent the cornerback. That's their adjustment.
Daniel Jones, 13 dropbacks, 1 sack, 2 rushes right now. Jones in the shotgun, second down, 21. Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley runs it up the middle field. Barkley bounces out to about the 28-yard line. Giants picking up a little bit more yardage. Third down and long for the offense. Third down and 16.
Okay. I still want to see a screen. It's calling for a screen.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not even trying to attempt at least one screen out there. Slayton is on the field. Slayton and James to the outside. Sills on the bottom. Jones in the huddle. Barkley hands it off. Barkley up the middle. Barkley's going to get tackled at least about the 26-yard line on third down and long for about a 2-yard gain, and the Giants are going to have to kick a field goal. Here comes Graham Gano.
What he's saying is he doesn't think their offense can score a touchdown.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying right there. He's saying your offense cannot score a touchdown.
Jones might be limping a little bit. I can't tell, but he looks like he's limping a little bit.
Yeah, he is limping.
Might have gotten hurt on that last play when he got tackled in the back. 44-yard kick for Graham Gano. Kick is up. Straight down, true blue, in the middle. Giants take a 17-12 lead over the Chicago Bears.
Come on, defense. Now you have to.
And they're looking at Daniel Jones' leg right now. Go ahead, Coach. I apologize.
No, I'm just saying defense now has to step up even more. So, and this is where you don't want to say it, but now you got to say, Tyrod, get loose.
Yeah.
Just in case. You don't want to send them out there last moment. Tyrod, just, warm up your arm. Don't want to say that. Hope it's just nothing, but.
Hopefully it's just like, he might have twisted his ankle a little bit. Maybe that's what happened. He twisted his ankle a little bit, and his ankle's a little tender and sore right now, but he's going to be able to get back on the field and get back into the game. But you have to wonder now if Daniel Jones is going to be a little bit tender now on that ankle, depending on how it is. Or if I don't know if it was his knee or his ankle. I'm not sure what exactly the injury is, but Daniel Jones is a little bit banged up. Hopefully he's going to be able to shake it off. But I would not be surprised now if we get back on offense. It's going to be a lot more heavy running game for the Giants, even more than they already have. A couple of more score updates as we continue. The Dallas Cowboys lead the Washington Commanders 15-7, 2:10 left in the third. Detroit has cut the Seattle lead to 23-31. Seattle leads 5:23 left in third. Chargers right now leading 27-14 over the Texans. End of the third quarter. End of the third in the Titans-Indianapolis Colts game, 24-17 Titans. Eagles have the ball at the end of the third, 20-14 Eagles. Pittsburgh Steelers take the lead, 13-10 over the New York Jets. 6:42 left in the third. And as I mentioned before with the other games, Cardinals at Panthers, 4:05. Patriots at Packers, 4:25. Broncos at Raiders, 4:25. And the Sunday night game, Kansas City Chiefs at Tampa Bay Bucks. I'll be calling that game on the Hardcore Sports Network as well as my channel later on tonight. And as well, the Los Angeles Rams will be going to the San Francisco 49ers tomorrow night on Monday Night Football. That is your out-of-town scores right now for Week 4, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4:15, as well as as well as Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football games.
All right, what's up with the
It did feel great. It did feel great. They're taping up Daniel Jones' ankle right now. Here's a foot.
Buffalo looks like they tied up the Jet.
His ankle twisted. It's his ankle, yeah. Brisker, when he made the sack, he landed pretty much right on Jones' ankle, so he might have a twisted ankle on that play. But it looks like he's going to tape it up. He's going to go back out there.
That takes away his mobility now. That takes away his mobility.
And some of the risk you take, though, when you have a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Bears are going to field the ball at about the – I don't know why he fielded it, but he actually has a pretty decent run back. He's going to get the ball all the way up to about the 24-yard line. Return there for the Bears offense. Daniel Jones right now limping around with a big tape on his ankle. Trying on the outside to see if he can get his ankle going, but that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign when your starting quarterback is limping on the sideline with his heavily taped.
No, that's not a good look.
Would you put Taylor in there just to be cautious or no?
No, not right now.
He's running right now. You know he is limping a little bit.
It just might be he just might have to get it loose. That's really what it boils down to.
Mm-hmm. And the Bears run at least looks like about a 5 or 6 yard gain to the outside. Ebner with the gain. It's going to be about 2nd down and 4. Thibodeau makes the play on the outside. I feel like Jones is going to get it back out there, though. I do not see him sitting. I think he's going to try his best to get out there on the field.
He's going to try, definitely. It's just that, is he really going to?
Fields rolls out to the outside. Thibodeau in the pass rush. Thibodeau falls down. Toss pass, incomplete. Trying to toss pass to the backup tight end, Wesco, and it's incomplete. Good pass rush there by Kayvon Thibodeau, even though he fell. Actually, it was Tate Crowder on the play. Or was it Thibodeau?
No, it's Thibodeau on the rush. Crowder, closing in on the pass. See, exactly.
Actually, not a bad play by not a bad play by Justin Fields. Thank you for the score update, Jamison. I appreciate it. 15-10 right now. Cowboys over the Commanders. 3rd down and 4. Fields takes the shotgun snap. Fields throws the ball down the field and is incomplete. Knocked away by Fabian Morneau. Big defensive play on the outside, and the Giants defense once again stands tall. And they're going to force the Bears to punt again.
Great job of playing the hands. That's where, if you don't look back, don't touch the man, play his hands. That's where a lot of DBs they panic instead of just closing, staying close, and just play his hands.
He almost got away with a face mask. He had his hand in the face mask, though. But good play there by Morneau. He actually got away with a face mask penalty there.
Yeah, he got away with that.
James fields the ball to the 15-yard line again. That was on Dante Pettis, the former New York Giant.
That's a good punt. See, that's where we need our punter to get the ball elevated high so we force them to fair catch.
Mm-hmm. So now how mobile and how is Daniel Jones going to look out there on the field? Tyrod Taylor actually is in the game right now. Daniel Jones is on the sidelines. So Tyrod Taylor has entered the game for the New York Giants. Taylor, 61.3 completion percentage, 10,736 yards passing, 59 touchdowns, 20 interceptions on his career. Hands it off. Barkley. And Barkley's going to get tackled for a loss of about a half a yard. Second down and long right now for the Giants. You have to wonder if Daboll's right now doing the best thing for his quarterback. I don't know if Jones is going to enter back in the game. He does have his helmet on, though.
No, that
Second down 11.
That ankle looks like it's bad.
And the Giants are going to let the clock down to the end of the third quarter, and the Giants lead right now 17-12. But obviously, the concern right now is the health of Daniel Jones, who had his ankle landed on by Brisker of the Bears on that last sack on the Giants offense. And Jones right now is currently out of the game. We don't know if he's out of the game permanently the rest of this game or if he's going to possibly come back in the fourth quarter. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, as we speak, Tyrod Taylor is the quarterback of the Giants. I don't like that. I'm very nervous right now with that's the one thing that I worry about with Daniel Jones is the injuries. And that's what we all said is the injuries, even though it's not his fault. But
you know what? It just seems like it's half the team. Yeah. It just seems like every week there's somebody else going down.
And I mean, the injury last week, how can anybody explain Sterling Shepard walking and he just blows out his knee? I mean, nobody could see that one coming. And then, like, everybody blowing out their knees on the outside. Julian Love, who's always healthy, hits a concussion today. Aaron Robinson got bent over backwards. He's out now with a knee injury. So it's like, I mean, a lot of people are going to say it's the turf. And yes, this MetLife turf needs to get torn up, destroyed, burned, thrown the hell out of here, and get natural grass on this field. But at the same time, I mean, the Giants' injuries have just been a storybook of this franchise for the past decade and a half. The Giants have been the most injured team, and it's even in the statistics. They've been the most injured team in the National Football League the past 15 years. There's just no explanation for it. You could all blame it on the turf. But there's a lot of times, Coach, that we've seen these guys get hurt when they're on opposing, field. Like in last year against Dallas, we lost how many players in Dallas? We lost a quarterback. We lost a running back. We lost multiple wide receivers. We lost defensive players in Dallas. This team just can't stay healthy, and it's the mantra of this New York Giants franchise, unfortunately. And that's the thing that's going to set this team back.
That's a fair argument, man. I mean, it's a concern. Why? I mean, yes, it's a part of the game. Don't get me wrong. Football is a part of the game. I mean, it happens. And that's where the next man up mentality has to be strong within your organization, as opposed to guys breaking down and say, oh, such and such is hurt. We're in trouble. The next man up needs to be able to step in and fill, which is why
Evan Neal's on the sideline too. I don't know what's wrong with him, but Evan Neal is now on the sideline with Daniel Jones. I don't know what happened to Evan Neal now. So our right tackle's now out for the game. Azudo's in the game at right. Or I'm sorry, Devery Henderson's in the game at right tackle. Tyrod Taylor under the snap. Takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley up the middle. Barkley breaks through to about the 22-yard line. Big pick up there. It's going to be third down and short for the Giants offense. I don't know what happened. Evan Neal has a neck injury. He's questionable. Daniel Jones, questionable ankle injury. So Evan Neal's got a neck injury. Third down and 2 at about the 22-yard line. I keep saying Jones. Tyrod Taylor in the shotgun. Breida in motion. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Tyrod Taylor runs up the field. Taylor gets to about the 35-yard line. First down, Giants. First down, Giants. Good design run there to Tyrod Taylor for the first down.
That's where the next man mentality, Taylor can do this. Now, if we had Mike Glennon in here, then we'd be worried. But this is where, in terms of the game plan, you still are able to do the same thing with Tyrod Taylor there.
And good blocking by Tanner Hudson and Darius Slayton on that play.
Same play as with the one with Galladay.
Taylor goes into the backfield, throws the ball down the field, flag on play, deep shot, David Sills, and it's picked off. Darius Slayton picked off by the Bears, but there's a flag on the play. Is it on the Bears?
That pass was not to the sideline where it needed to be.
Nope.
It was inside. The only good thing is they're deep in their territory, so we have to hold them.
The safety was able to cheat over on Darius Slayton and make the overhand
See
interception.
how Slayton is to the outside? That's what,
Mm,
and he's coming back inside for the ball. And the safety made a great play. If the ball's to the sideline, that's Slayton's. That's Slayton's.
absolutely. He threw a ball way too inside, and instead he should have led him towards the sideline, and there's the pick. Tyrod Taylor with his first throw of the game, and it's a pick. It's an interception. God, I hope Daniel Jones is going to be okay. I really do. Fields takes the snap. Herbert bounces up the middle. He's going to get to at least about the 13.5-yard line for at least a gain of a couple of yards. Second down and about 7 or 8 for the Bears offense. 13-18 left in the game. Second down and 6. Daniel Jones right now is dealing with an ankle injury. Questionable return. Evan Neal has a neck injury. Questionable return. The Giants have been banged up this game. Another handoff, and the Giants defense was almost able to make the tackle, but Herbert made something out of nothing and picked up at least about another 3 or 4 yards, and it's going to be third down and short.
Ellis has to make that play. Ellis has to make that play.
He's turning into this year's Danny Shelton. That's exactly what Justin Ellis is turning into. This year's Danny Shelton. Come on. Third down and 3 for the Giants, for the Bears offense at about the 11-yard line. Fields in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Fields takes the snap. Fields rushed in the middle of the field, throws it up. It's incomplete. Rush in the middle of the defense by Tay Crowder, and the Giants defense stands tall once again.
Can that be intentional grounding? Is that intentional grounding?
Is there anybody that was near the receiver?
You did a linebacker cross blitz. He's in the pocket. He's
Punt
in the
is off.
pocket.
Long, deep punt. All the way down to about the 30-yard line. Richie James slips but regathers his feet. Gets up to about the 40-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. There's been flags on this play every freaking second. I can't wait until Extreme Rules next Saturday as well. Normal guy. It should be an awesome pay-per-view for WWE.
Come on.
Holding on the Giants. And they're going to get pushed back again.
So we're from where you caught the ball 10 yards.
So our offense is just really, really banged up right now. Our right tackle is banged up. Our quarterback is banged up. A couple of our offensive linemen are banged up.
They flipped the field on that. That's what's concerning to me.
You can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Coach. I'm just getting my frustration out. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's where you have to be smart. You have to be disciplined. You have to be fundamentally sound. Certain flags are going to happen, but other ones like that, that's frustrating right there. On special teams when you get, a great stop, and it looks like we're probably going to have to start around our 20 when you had them starting inside around their 5-yard line. And that's a flipping of the field. That's basically what that does. Instead of you having them punt to maybe midfield, our 40, and, we start there.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how many penalties the Giants have committed in this game so far? It's got to be at least like 7 or 8. They committed a lot this game. It's been very undisciplined.
Week four. What's his scores?
I'm more worried about Evan Neal with a neck injury. I mean, when you hear neck injury, that's serious. That's something you don't ever want to mess around with. So I'm a little bit nervous about that injury.
Trust me, I know. I had to retire behind the spinal surgery, so I get it. No, it's no up to dates there in terms of. Let me go to CBS Sports.
Thank you so much, everybody that have come by the chat today so far for the New York Giants for Chicago Bears watch along with myself and my guy, Coach Ed Gladney. He has his channel, Amazing Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. If you guys have not already, make sure you go sub up to that channel. There's some great work over there, as well as myself, NYG Jeppy 85. We're streaming on 5 different platforms right now. My channel, as well as the Hardcore Sports Network channel, as the Giants offense is just about to hit the field. We're going to go over the scores a little bit later on. Tyrod Taylor in at quarterback. Taylor takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley in the middle of the field. Barkley trying to break some tackles. He's going to get tackled at about the 22-yard line of the New York Giants for about a 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. Pinnell Jr. with the tackle, former New York Jet. 2nd down and 7.
7 penalties, 55 yards for the Giants. 5 penalties, 65 yards for the Bears.
Tyrod Taylor in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley up the middle again. He's going to pick up another few yards. It's going to be about 3rd down and 3 for the New York Giants offense. They're clearly keeping the ball in the hands of Saquon Barkley for this game. It's going to be a lot of Barkley right now. Neal on the sideline, neck injury. Jones on the sideline, ankle injury. Seahawks game is interesting.
Yeah, but it's what's concerning to me is the consistent running up in the middle. I mean, I get, you get him one time. But
Taylor takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Taylor trying to spin out. Taylor picks up the 1st down to about the 35-yard line. Good play there by Tyrod Taylor using his legs. 1st down, Giants. Spun out of a tackle and managed to get enough yardage for a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Roquan Smith was there for the tackle, but good play there by Tyrod to keep the play going.
Now, see, that's another good adjustment by the defense because they're slanting the line away to the follow, but now they're looping the middle linebacker to go to the quarterback.
Tyrod hands the ball off. Barkley again tackled right into the backfield for looks like about a yard loss. 2nd down and long. Another injury update. I don't know if you saw this one, Coach. Traylon Burks, the number 1 pick of the Titans this year, he got carted off the field in that Titans game against the Colts. So that's not a good sign you want to hear about Traylon Burks.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he's going to be okay, but it's not a good sign when you hear carted off the field. So prayers out to Traylon Burks. Tyrod Taylor throws the ball to the inside. Caught. Slayton. Slayton gets to at least about the 35-yard line. He's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Giants. Darius Slayton with his 1st catch of the season. I have to double take when I say that. Darius Slayton with his 1st catch of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Might actually gotten over the 1st down line. 1st down and 10. Toss play. Barkley. Barkley is going to pick up at least a couple of yards there. 2nd down and 8.
Oh, they gave him the 1st down. Okay.
It's all good, man. If you want to be a Seahawks fan, it's all fine. Nothing wrong with the Seahawks. Giants are just trying right now to knock that clock down, sink that clock even more, and get the Giants a W here, especially with all the injuries they have. Tyrod Taylor in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers up top. 2 wide receivers down below. Tight end near the formation.
2-by-2. What are we running? You got a 6-man box. Single high.
Takes the snap.
Looks like cover 3.
Fakes the handoff. Over the middle field. David Sills drops the ball. Catch it! It's right in his breadbasket. Catch the ball.
Great block by Andrew Thomas, too, on that.
Oh, my God. Coach, nothing drives me more nuts than when a wide receiver drops passes. I hate it. It drives me insane when wide receivers drop passes. It makes me literally numb. Tyrod Taylor takes the snap, looks to the left side, rush on the outside. Tyler Taylor trying to make a play, and he's going to run again for a 1st down. 1st down by the Bears. Fumble the ball, but he's going to be down, and the Giants are going to pick up the 1st down. I don't know if maybe somebody got hurt on the play, though. Oh, Tyrod took a vicious hit.
Oh, man.
Tyrod Taylor looked like he just got hit. Now, Daniel Jones might have to play now. He might have to play if Tyrod Taylor's hurt.
That's a concussion. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
Taylor's out of the game, going right into the blue tent. Daniel Jones coming back into the huddle. DJ's coming back in.
Wow. He said he's coming back in. Well, you have no choice.
Yeah, because I think they have a third quarterback right now. Jones is clearly still hopping right now. He's still hopping around on that ankle. He's on the outside. Giants are in a wildcat formation right now. Barkley in the backfield takes the snap, hands it off. Big play. Breida picks up the first down. Wildcat formation. First down, Giants. Barkley hands it off to Breida. Good play there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much, CWE. Thank you always for the support you serve to my channel. Thank you. And if you haven't already, CWE, sub up to my guy, Coach A. Gladney. Tyrod Taylor is now running to the back.
That was a good play. That was a real good play. No, I mean, all right, fine. He made it shook it off, but he's done for the game. You can't let him.
Barkley, another one. Hands it off into the middle of the field. Barkley gets at least a couple of yards. It looks like they're just going wildcat formation now, straight up on offense. Barkley's been in the backfield the whole time.
A field goal makes it 8 points.
Exactly.
Remember what I said? Their offense hasn't scored touchdowns, so a field goal is good. This is real good. We can be up 8 points. Do we want a touchdown? Yes.
Yeah. Jones is strictly now playing on the outside because of the fact he just can't really step back. So they're just putting him in the wildcat formation this whole time. Barkley in the backfield again. 3 in the backfield. Barkley takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Right over to Breida. And he's going to pick up at least maybe about a half a yard. Third down and long for the Giants. Third down and about 5 for the Giants offense. Giants are a mess right now at quarterback. Daniel Jones is hurt. Tyrod Taylor's hurt. Evan Neal's hurt. Aaron Robinson's hurt. Who else is hurt, Coach? Julian Love is hurt. All the Giants are hurt today.
And that's where it comes in. Are you injured or are you hurt? If you're injured, you're out. If you're hurt, you play through it.
Jones is in the backfield. Barkley goes to the back. Jones in the shotgun. And there's a timeout right now on the field. Give credit right now to Daniel Jones. I give a lot of credit right now to Daniel Jones for toughing it out. He's clearly banged up so far with that ankle injury, but he's still going out there and toughing it out, especially with Tyrod Taylor. I don't know why he was doing what he did. That's a reckless play by Tyrod Taylor, especially when you're the backup quarterback and you know your starter's hurt right now. You can't do that.
I kind of get it. You can't, but I kind of get it. Why? Because he wanted to get the first down. Because he's right around. The second he gives himself up, the play is dead. And he would have had to give himself up behind the line of scrimmage. And then the Giants would have had the punt. So I understand why. I don't agree with it, but I can understand why he's trying, because he wanted to get that first down. And, it's a natural reaction. You're running. I got to get the first down. I got to get the first down. And then you dip your whole head and your shoulder. And that's where it comes into play.
Absolutely. Earl, thank you so much for coming by the stream. Okay. Earl, well, I'll see you tomorrow night for the Monday Night Raw watch along. Appreciate all the work that you do. Daniel Jones in the shotgun right now. Barkley runs to the back. Jones hands it off. Breida, and he's going to get to at least about the 25-yard line. Exactly what you said, Coach. Playing for the field goal. Actually, it was Brightwell on that play. 4th down for the New York Giants, and here comes Graham Gano, Mr. Automatic on offense. Thank you so much for coming by the stream, Earl. Thank you so much for the 6 right now watching the stream. If you guys have not already, hit that like button. Sub up to myself, NYG Jeffy T85, as well as the Hardcore Sports Network, and my guy, Coach A. Gladney, with his channel, Coach A. Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. We're streaming on 5 different platforms right now. I appreciate you guys coming here for this Sunday football watch-along between the New York Giants and Chicago Bears, as Graham Gano is about to attempt a 43-yard field goal. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good! Graham Gano Don't
8
you
points.
know, Mr. Automatic and the Giants take a 20-12 lead over the Chicago Bears with
And there you go.
5:31 left in the game.
So right now, 5:31. Chicago does have his 3 timeouts. If they don't use their timeouts, they may be able to get one extra series as long as the Giants don't go down and score any more points. But if the Giants can also eat up clock, then that's another story too. So, but right now, when they get the ball, number one, put the ball out the back of the end zone on the kickoff. Don't. I mean, I know they're trying to squeeze them and give them a long field, but you know what? I don't want to take a chance. Let them start at the 25, and we start our defense based off of that, and then we go from there. Right now, don't be reckless. Don't think you have to play just for the pass, but more than likely, because of the limitations in time, they're probably going to do a little bit more passing. And then that's where, you have to definitely eye number 11 and be smart. If anything, funnel him deep and stay in his hip. So this way you can play the ball when it's in the air. I mean, you can play him in the ball when it's in the air. So
He's going to get his money. I think the first person that should get paid for the New York Giants is Graham Gano. This dude is literally automatic every single time he's out there. There's one player that I feel the most confidence with when he's on that field. It is Graham Gano, that he's going to hit those field goals because this guy, it's Dave Gettleman's best pickup he's ever made in terms of a free agent signing has been Graham Gano, which is saying something. That Graham Gano is our best pickup that Dave Gettleman ever did. But this guy is so automatic. And the Giants should definitely give him his money. But, Coach, I'm going to say this. Is it crazy to say that our starting quarterback next week against the Packers could be Davis Webb if Jones is really this hurt? Because the ankle's going to get worse once the adrenaline starts wearing off. You have to think about it. Jones can't move out there. And Tyrod Taylor just went to the locker room with a head injury. It's not crazy to say that our starting quarterback could be Davis Webb because Jones is not moving at all. He's barely moving on the field.
Yeah. I mean, based on the way they're playing him right now, yeah. I mean, that's a scary thought.
You just got to hope that there's no damage right now to that ankle. You really have to hope there's no severe damage to that ankle right now when he got landed on. And it's just a high ankle sprain or a low ankle sprain. So
Barkley
right now,
how much of a captain he is.
I love Barkley. Barkley, the leader of this team right now. Barkley's got to be the leader of this team right now with Shep down. Gano kicks it off, and it's going to be exactly what Coach said, right into the back of the end zone. And it's going to be first down and 10 for the Chicago Bears at their own 25-yard line.
Now, we 29-21. How's that an upset?
Tyrod Taylor looks like he's been diagnosed with a concussion.
All right, he's done. He's done. Honestly, he's probably. I would sit him for the next 2 weeks after what happened with Tua. I know people are not going to like that if he's saying it's all right, but no, exactly. I don't want to run into any issues long term.
There's a handoff. Herbert up to the right side. Herbert breaks a run, and he's going to pick up a first down to the left side. Khalil Herbert, first down Bears. 5:24 left. He beat Dane Belton on the outside. Giants have gotten absolutely destroyed today with injuries, all up and down the field. Bears have not exactly been healthy either. Davis Webb is probably going to get the call up. Thank you so much for the 5 right now in the chat, 6 in the chat watching. We appreciate it. Bears looking right now trying to drive down the field and get the game time, to try to get the game time touchdown and 2-point conversion. First down and 10. Fields takes the snap, hands it off. Herbert right up the middle of the field. He's going to get down to at least about the 40. Looks like about the 44, 45-yard line of the Bears for about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Second down and 4. Adoree Jackson tying his shoe in case anybody wanted to know. Bears are starting to get that running game established now on this last drive. So the Giants' run defense has got to step up.
Yeah, this is where you got to step up. Limit because they're driving down the field. It looks like it's nice and easily.
Short pass. Darnell Mooney caught for at least a couple of yard gain. Good tackle there by Adoree Jackson. And it's going to be third down and short for the Bears offense. Good defensive play by Adoree Jackson. wrapping up Mooney on that
I
play.
hate that. I hate that because what that does is give them a short field. It's 3rd and 2. I mean,
You
good
think they're
third
going to
and
go
one.
for it on this play?
Yes, you have to. It's 3rd and 1. If you get stopped, you have to go for it.
They have 3 timeouts still left. They might take their chance, especially with the
That's right.
Giants
That's right.
banged up
That's
at
right. That's
quarterback.
right. No, yes, you punt it. You flip the field. Flip the field.
That's exactly what they're doing. Hand off right into the middle of the field. Giants defense makes the stop. Bears are going to have to punt. Wink Martindale, that scruffy old veteran defensive coordinator, over there again, making the plays to help his defense get another big stop. Herbert had nowhere to go.
Run,
Giants
run,
defense just crashed up the middle.
run, run. Hit them with a screen. If you hit them with a screen, they're not going to expect a pass.
Bears punt the ball off. And it's going to bounce to at least about, it's going to bounce right inside the 5-yard line. Good punt there by the Bears kicker. It's going to be about the 3 or 4-yard line. You know for a fact the Giants are going to try to run the hell out of this ball. Daniel Jones is still clearly limping a lot.
Damn.
No, it's because the Giants defense is winning this game. It's the Giants defense in the running game right now. The
Exactly.
Bears are just inept on offense. That's the problem.
Yeah, but
They're
we don't want
inept.
to. We don't want to give them a short field because worst case scenario, if they do score and tie the game up, that goes. And even if we go to overtime, our quarterback play is going to be the question.
Well, let's see what Jones can do on this play. See if he can do anything, any type of mobility. He's under snap center. Barkley in the backfield. Hands it off. Barkley up the middle, and Barkley's going to get tackled for maybe about a yard and a half. 2nd down and long for the Giants offense. Do you think that there's any chance they pass this ball if it's 3rd down and long? Or you think it's just going to run it and just
No.
try to eat up as much clock as possible and
Run.
make the Bears call those
Run.
timeouts?
Run. They just took their first timeout. The only pass I would say I would go for is a screen, but not right now, not where we're at, because we're right around our 5-6 yard line. So
2nd down and
normally
9 for the Giants offense.
we're inside our 5 then.
Jones clearly hobbled right now on the field. Evan Neal's out with a neck injury. Jones takes the snap. Hands it off. Barkley tackled for a loss. Roquan Smith makes the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Giants offense. Looks like about 3rd down and 8 or like 9 or 10. 2nd timeout called by the Bears defense.
Can't even get out to get a good punt. So right now they're playing to keep us pinned because they want to come for the punt.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're gearing up for. They want to go for the punt.
Do you think there's no chance here, no chance they go for a pass just to throw off that defense? Try some type of like screen pass. Just to throw the defense off because they're expecting the run. And
yes, I get it. Yes, it will catch the defense if it's executed. My concern is, God forbid,
they're spreading it.
Fit.
They're spreading the offense out.
Still going
Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley up the middle is going to get tackled at about the 8 or 9 yard line. And the Giants are going to have to punt. The Bears do exactly what they needed to do. They pin the Giants in the backfield, and they still have 1 timeout left with the clock ticking down. So the Bears did exactly what they needed to do on defense. Daniel Jones clearly hobbled out there on the field. Barkley did as much as he could, but the Giants are going to have to punt the ball from at least around their own 6 or 7 yard line.
So with the clock running, I don't know why they didn't take that last time out. I get it, but you're running down the clock.
Warning.
Exactly.
The 2-minute warning, and I think the one last time out, so they want to have as much time as possible.
If you saved it, you would have had it on 240-ish. Punt it, change of possession, stop.
Oh, he fumbled it, and it goes out and it's recovered by the Giants. Flag on the play. Recovered by the Giants. Gary Brightwell at the play.
All right, what's the flag?
self-destruct, and the Giants get the ball. Velus Jones, the rookie out of Tennessee, fumbles the football. Gary Brightwell, the special teams recover. And the Giants are going to close this game out and go to 3-1 on the season. Wow, Coach. Wow.
That punt seems like the wind took it. I wonder if the wind took that punt.
You have to wonder if why he just didn't let that ball just go out of bounds.
No, he was in the middle of the field. It deflected. If worst case scenario, it goes back towards their goal line.
Barkley runs at the middle of the field, getting down to the 25-yard line. First down, Giants. 2-minute warning goes, and the Giants are just a minute and 56 seconds away from pulling off the victory against the Chicago Bears. Big win. Big win. Damn right, let's go. Let's go. Man, thank God. This is stressful. It shouldn't be stressful, but for some odd reason it is.
This week is going to be so important to get Daniel Jones through good therapy, and we have to have good practice because Tyrod Taylor is probably going to be out. Now, like you said, Davis Webb is going to be brought up. Do we also possibly look to sign a third quarterback to have on the roster?
It's possible, Coach. I mean, I just don't. It depends on what type of injury Daniel Jones has. If it's a high ankle sprain, there's a good chance we might not be seeing Jones for maybe like a week or two because a high ankle sprain, those linger too. Exactly. So we have to just hope that it's a low ankle sprain and there's no damage to that ankle because you can even clearly tell Jones is barely moving out there on the field. Daniel Jones is on the field right now because he's the only active quarterback we have, but he's clearly limping all over the place. And he's pretty much just doing the best he can on the field. But, yeah, Daniel Jones is on the field as we speak. Earl Cole with the score update. The Pittsburgh Steelers right now leading the New York Jets by the score of 20-17. Kenny Pickett right now in the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers as we speak. Cowboys look like they're about to close out the game against the Commanders, and they're about to go to 2-1.
What's up with the Eagles?
Eagles are up 29-21 with 2:10 left in the game. They have the ball at Jacksonville's 21-yard line. So if they score a touchdown, they might win. It looks like they're going to go to 4-0.
Score a field goal, and it's a wrap.
Houston actually cut the Chargers lead 34-24, and they have the ball at their own 25-yard line. That's right, guys. Throw up those 3-and-1s in the chat. Throw up those 3-and-1s. Let's go. 3-1, baby. It was a hard-fought victory. A lot of injuries with this team. Have to get worried, but geez, another big injury. DK Metcalf was carted off to the locker room. DK Metcalf, the wide receiver from Seattle, he was carted off to the locker room with an injury. So another big wide receiver that has been carted off to the end of the field. So a lot of injuries today in this week 4 for the NFL. That's usually when you see a lot of these guys start dropping, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Giants have the ball at about their own 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley in the backfield. Barkley having a big game. Daniel Jones, 82 yards passing, limping all around the field, toughing it out. He has 2 rushing touchdowns. Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Barkley up the middle of the field. He's going to pick up more yardage, getting to about the 19-yard line for about a 6-yard pickup for the Giants as they keep kicking that clock down. The Bears have to spend their last timeout.
Exactly.
That's a rookie mistake. A rookie mistake by the rookie, Velus Jones. You have to know. The wind is seeing that. You have to just let it go. I think we're gonna get real grass in 2023. I believe. I'm not sure. Daniel Jones, 9 for 14, 82 yards passing, 2 rush touchdowns. Justin Fields, 115 yards passing, 57 yards passing, 52 yards rushing. Field goals and all 3 red zone attempts for the Bears. Barkley, 82 rushes, 461 yards, 5.6 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns on the season. Most in team history in the first 4 games of the season. Barkley has the most rushing yards in team history in the first 4 years with 461.
And
Jones. Hands it off. Barkley up the middle. And he's going to get tackled at about the 19 half, 20-yard line. Third down. But it's okay. It's academic at this point. It is academic at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Big task at hand is exciting. Let's go. 3-1 New York Football Giants. Banged up all over the place. We lost not one, but two quarterbacks. Jones is just in there because we have no other quarterback right now playing. But the Giants are going to be able to tough out a hard-fought victory against the Chicago Bears, 20-12. Jones in the shotgun.
Pickett with an interception.
Takes a snap. Hands it off. Barkley, 2-yard gain. 1 minute to go. And the Giants are obviously just going to kick the field goal at this point. Make it academic.
Exactly. Just kick the field goal. Just kick the field goal. That puts the game away. 11 points. Under a minute left in the game.
Let's go.
Kick the field goal, Daves. Run the clock down. That's right. Run the clock down. Kick the field goal. Don't give them a chance to
Let's go.
So no coach is going to try and go for the first down, and I'm like, no, you don't want to do that.
Thank you so much for the 8 right now watching the stream. If you guys have not already, hit that like button. If you're a pumped up New York Giants fan, it was a hard-fought victory, but you know what? We're going to get the W either way. Giants are going to end up with the W right here. And make sure, if you guys have not already, after the stream, we're going to head over to our guy, Mac the Giants fan, for the Big Blue Aftermath. To make sure we go hop on the stream, we're going to celebrate this New York Giants victory today. So if you guys have not already, make sure you go sell it to our guy, Mac the Giants fan. He's going to be doing a New York Giants wrap-up after this victory today for the Giants. As Graham Gano attempts a 37-yard field goal, snap is up, kick is up, and it's off the post! Oh my God, it's off the post! The wind took it to the outside, Coach.
Yeah.
So the Bears are going to have 17 seconds left and an opportunity still on the field.
Okay.
The wind clearly took that.
Wait, hey, that's fine. That's fine. The wind took it. Okay, that, because you could see it. But remember, they have 17 seconds, no timeouts. So you play the sidelines to the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm. Coach, really I think you're a mod in my chat. If you want, can you drop Mac's link into the channel? I believe I made you a mod in my stream.
I don't know. All right, I'll figure out how to do it.
You just have to go into the YouTube search, type up the guy you're searching, and then you just have to click and copy it and just paste it in the stream.
That I'm saying that part I knew. It's just, I'll get it. It's how to do it here.
Oh, you don't have to do it in the StreamYard. You just do it in the YouTube chat. And the Giants defense, 8 seconds left. 2nd down and 4 for the Bears. Micah McFadden there to make the play. Bears are literally going to have to march all the way down the field. It's just academic at this point. Unless something insane happens like what happened years ago, the Giants are going to win this game. Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Coughlin up the outside. Coughlin with the pressure. Fields runs out of bounds. 2 seconds left in the game. Carter Coughlin applying the pressure on the outside for the Giants offense.
You know what? Let me go to my other. It might be on the other one.
The Eagles did win today. The Eagles won 29-21, so they're 4-0 right now in the division. 3 seconds left in the game. 3rd down and 4 for the Bears at about their own 32-yard line. Fields in the shotgun. Giants look like they're taking a timeout here on this play. Jones and Barkley sitting there celebrating. Dable with that strut over there on the outside. First-year head coach to start 3-1. Alex Webster in 1969, Dan Reeves in 1993, Tom Coughlin in 2005, and of course, 2004, and Brian Daboll, the only 4 New York Giants head coaches to start their seasons 3-1 since becoming the head coach of the team. Good company that Brian Daboll is in right now.
Why am I not
Let's
getting
go.
him?
Maybe Daniel Jones will be okay. Who knows? Justin Fields in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws it over the middle of the field. Short pass. They're doing the little handoff. Thinking dunks. Throws it behind the field. And it's dropped. No. And it's recovered by the Giants. No, it's still live. I thought it was dead. Bears are still live on offense. Throwing the ball all over the place like a crazy guys. There's another play down to the 40-yard line. He's tackled on the play. No, it's still live. What the hell is going on here? It's still live to the offensive lineman. No, it's dropped. And it is still on the ball. No, the Bears have the ball again. Throws it to the backfield. And the Giants recover the ball. Thank the Lord, it's over. Belton recovers it. And the Giants are going to win the game by the score of 20-12. And the Giants are going to up their record to 3-1 on the season. What's going on, Jamar? 3-1 New York Giants. You can say it again, everybody. Coach, say it with me. New York Giants, 3-1.
3-1.
3-1, baby, on the
3-1.
season. I don't care how we do it. I don't care what we do it. But we're 3-1 right now, and that's the only thing that matters.
Did that come up, Jeff? Did it come up?
Let me see. I got to check. Yes, it did. I just see it in the chat.
All right, there you go. You taught me how to do it now, so.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it very much, Coach. There you go, Giants fans. Let's get pumped up after this big win right here. Let's go. Let's go. 3-1 New York Giants. It was a tough one. We have some injuries to deal with right now, but you know what? The fact of the matter is, even with all the injuries we suffered today, and who knows who our quarterback is going to be this coming Sunday, I hope it's Daniel Jones. Have to see how the x-rays come out on his leg. Have to see how the x-rays are going to come out on Evan Neal's neck, as well as some of the other banged-up Giants. It's going to be a very, very busy day tomorrow at the MRI machine for the New York Giants. But we just have to hope that these guys are going to be healthy. But either way, the Giants were able to pick up the win against a very, very suspect Bears team on offense, but still got the win there. Yes. That's right, Earl. Let's go, Giants.
I mean, it's definitely, going to be an interesting week, especially at the quarterback position. We have to hold our breaths, and like I said, hopefully the staff does a good job in helping these guys recover.
No, he's got a concussion. Tyler Taylor's not going to be good to go. He's concussed right now, so don't expect Tyrod Taylor out there. It's either going to be Daniel Jones if he's healthy, or it's going to be Saquon. It's going to be Davis Webb as the quarterback. Unless Tyrod Taylor makes it a miraculous recovery.
Even still.
No, I agree with you, Coach.
I'm not even taking the chance. No. Short week or not, nope. Worst case
agree with you, Coach.
2 to 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Do not take a chance right now.
Oh, wow. The Lions came back.
I have no idea what that last play was, Nova. I have no idea. And here's the stats right now for Saquon Barkley on this game. 31 rushes, 145 yards on the game for Saquon Barkley. Daniel Jones had about 60-plus yards rushing for a couple of rush touchdowns. So there you go. Seahawks, right now they're playing the Seahawks game against the Lions. I'll stay on here for a little bit longer to cover the last of this game as we speak, as we can also settle. Okay. DK Metcalf, Coach, you're going to like this one. You know why DK Metcalf was carted off? He had to go take a piss. I'm not even joking. He had to go take a piss. He pulled a Paul Pierce on us. And that's why he went to the locker room.
I mean, I kind of get it. You don't want to piss on yourself, but screw it.
To get carted off, though?
Yeah, because your movement. You ever start running and you start to feel like you got to piss more, but if you settle down, sit down, you don't?
That's
Me
true.
Personally, screw that. I'm pissing in my pants. You don't know how many times I've done that during the game.
Yeah. Piss down your leg. It's all good. Just stay out there on the field and let's go. You can take a little bit
Yeah.
of pee down, you're running down your leg to be able to stay on
Now,
that football field. Uh-oh, Aiden Hutchinson's hurt.
now, if you were to say a little, number two, then that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story. Then that one you got to go run for the bathroom. But Aiden Hutchinson right now is down right now. Osredna, 1983. Thank you so much for coming by the chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you have not already, please hit that like button and sub up to all the channels on the stream if you haven't already. NYG Jeppy 85. Please sub up to my channel as well as my guy, Coach Ed Gladney, Amazing World of Sports. If somebody can, please put the links in the channel for Osredna 1983 if he wants to sub up to each of your channels. I hope you're having an awesome time there in the Netherlands too. Appreciate it. I appreciate so much for coming by and support the live stream here. Thank you so much. We are the New York Giants. That's right. That's right. Here's a suggestion. If Tony comes back, you want to play him a quarterback? I don't know if I advise that, but
No, especially with his ankle situation. No,
mm,
no, no, no. I can't do that.
Earl, I think I made you a mod in my chat. If you want, can you drop some of the links in the channel for myself, for Coach Ed, as well as the Hardcore Sports Network, some people that might want to sub up to the channels? I believe I made you a mod, Earl. I'm a mod, Earl. I mean, it was a good, hard-fought win. Mac, I'll make sure we're going to hop on your channel right afterwards in a little bit for your New York Giants True Blue Big Aftermath. So we'll be over there in a little bit to give you support where we're going to be live streaming on your channel for the New York Giants victory. So if Daniel Jones is not healthy, he has an ankle injury. If he's not healthy, you can't take a chance of throwing him out there and making that ankle worse. You have to be careful with Daniel Jones because his ankle's going to get worse the more time he has to sit on it because he's probably running on adrenaline right now on the ankle. The second he stops, that's when the swelling might happen, and that's when you might have an issue. It could be a high ankle sprain. We don't know. So we have to see how Daniel Jones' ankle is and if Tyrod Taylor with him too. And the Lions almost just got a pick there on that play. Thank you so much for the 7 right now watching in the chat. I appreciate you guys coming here for the New York Giants victory over the Chicago Bears by the final score of 20-12 with me, NYG Jeppy 85, and my co-host for the stream. And I appreciate and thank him so much. One of the most humble, great New York Giants fans out there, content creators. I respect him so much, and I love this guy so much for everything he brings to the table, and that's my guy, Coach Ed Gladney. Thank you so much for being my co-host for this stream, and I appreciate everything that you do for the Giants community. Big run up the middle, Travis Homer, touchdown Seahawks. Rashad Penny, I'm sorry. Penny with a big run up the middle, and the Seahawks are going to take a 47-38 lead on the Lions. Man. What a play. Thank you, Earl, so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for putting my link in the channel. If you can you please put Coach's link in the channel as well, if you can, Earl?
It didn't show up.
He got mine in the chat right now. I think if he looks up yours, he can get yours in there as well.
I thought I put it in there. Oh, I guess not.
Maybe you might have. I'm not sure.
No,
was that yours that you put in earlier, or was that Max?
I put Max, then I put your. I thought I put yours, then I thought I put mine. But hey, if he got it, no, that's cool. That's cool. No biggie.
Either way, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. We would not be doing this stuff if it wasn't for you guys in the chat. You guys make this possible, and we're so happy with the support that you give. Not only myself, not only Earl in the chat, obviously Coach over here on the right, the support you give him, the support you give Mac, all the great Giants and Giants content creators, Eagles content creators, whoever content creators it is. We might dislike each other's teams, but we're all a community in the end, and we want to try to make sure we get everybody to be the best they can and support everybody to no end, and let's all make this community overall the best it can be. The Jets have taken a 24-20 lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thank you, Earl, for the updates so far. Unless they won that game. The Jets win that game.
I'll tell you in 1 second.
No. It's 16 seconds left, and the Jets take the lead.
Well, that was a good run by Brees Hall.
They should. You know what? They should be hiding right now. You can talk your talk, big task at hand. Talk your talk. Talk your talk. It was an ugly win, but you know what? It's a W nonetheless. That's right. We are laughing out loud. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter for the
25-10 Commanders. Jets 24-10. Cardinals are just starting.
We are not signing Cam Newton. Stop, Almighty. We're not signing Cam Newton. Don't. No. They are in hibernation right now.
Falcons beat the Browns 23-20. Bills beat the Ravens 23-20. Chargers won 34-24. Titans over the Colts 24-17. And the Eagles 29-21.
Yeah, we still have Davis Webb out there, so I would not be surprised if Davis Webb's going to come into play. About 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this game. We're going to go a little bit longer on the live stream with you guys right now, and then we're going to hop over to Max Stream afterwards. So about 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on this game for the Seahawks and the Lions. If you guys have any questions you want to throw out there to myself and Coach A. Gladney, we'll be streaming for at least the next 5 or 10 minutes, and then we're going to close it out. But if you guys have any other questions for myself, Coach A, throw them out there in the chat, and we'll do our best, and we'll make sure we answer them to the best of our abilities. Trying to see which one of these games is surprised the most.
Oh, good catch. 8 seconds. Pittsburgh used the last timeout. Yep.
Seahawks game looks like it's pretty much over. I agree.
Pittsburgh third and final timeout. 8 seconds left. They got to about the Jets 47. Did they get to the 47? 48? Pickett looks very confident out there. Yeah, got
the Ravens and the Bills score?
Yeah, I think the Bills won 23-20.
Yep, 23-20 Bills. There's only there's one game still left going on right now. Actually, 2 games.
Steelers have the ball. Jets 48-yard line, 8 seconds left, down by 4. Jets called one of their 2 timeouts.
Earl must have already had the result to it because he already says that the game's over, but we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Oh.
Is this the first time that Mike Tomlin's going to be 1-3 on a season? I believe so.
I think so. I'm not sure.
That's rare. That's rare when you see Mike Tomlin and the Steelers in a losing record. 8 seconds left in the game. Pickett drops back. Pickett rolls to his left, throws the ball down the field. And it is intercepted by the Jets.
Mm.
And that's it.
Hello.
What's up, Mitch? We're actually just about to close down the stream in a little bit.
What happened?
What do you mean?
At the end, I was watching the Eagles. I missed it.
They were just laddering the ball all over the place, like like that the entire time, like rolling around.
Think about the Rutgers game against Michigan at one time.
I'm a Michigan fan, so.
Jets are 2-2.
So that's all that happened because DJ Storms tweeted out that's like the most entertaining ending.
It was. I mean, well, it kept a little bit of entertainment there. We're happy we got the win. I mean, it's just who the hell is playing quarterback for us next week? That's the thing. We don't even know who's going to be our quarterback. I don't know. I mean, Daniel Jones was on the field because we had no other quarterback, and Tyrod Taylor's concussed. So we have to wait and see how Daniel Jones is going to look during the week of practice.
Yeah.
What's going on, Alex? Thank you so much for coming by the live stream. Appreciate it so much. Giants get the victory, and that's what matters the most. I know Mitch's Eagles. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, you got the win. You're 4-0 right now. Tough victory for you guys, but still.
Hey, we came back from a deficit. I wanted to see that to happen, and it worked.
Absolutely. Your team showed some grit, and our team showed some grit too. Even though we're missed about 5 or 6 players in this game that went down with injuries. So,
Dude, I picked the Jets to win in the pick'ems, and I got the Bills. I
I
didn't
think
get
you were the only one that picked
Titans.
Bills, right?
I didn't get the Titans.
And a heave across the field. Ball is still loose in the hands of Justin Fields, who will shove it forward.
Coach is just going
Jeff,
over a
when
little
you
bit
get a
game
chance,
film right now.
take a look what I tagged you on Twitter when you get a chance.
I'm actually going to close the stream out in about a couple of minutes, so I'm going to check it out afterwards. I'm going to go hop on Mac's stream for a little bit afterwards, so go give him support.
Cool. All right, congrats on your win, guys. Congrats. Who do you guys play this week?
We play the Packers in London next week.
Oh, right. I forgot. That's 9:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Enjoy your victory.
Are you
I'll
coming
talk to
on
you
for
all
the
later.
Sunday night football game or no?
I'll be back.
Okay. Thank you
I'll
very
be back
much,
there
Mitch.
from
Congrats
time
on
to
your
time.
win, too. As much as we hate saying it, F the Eagles, but congrats to you guys.
Hey. Cowboys beat the Commanders.
Yeah, well, I mean, somebody go talk to Tymus right now. He's probably just in a corner right now, depressed.
Here's an interesting tidbit. Both New York teams ended the game on a turnover.
That is
Go.
true.
There you go. It's a little nugget drop right there.
I was like, okay, the Jets got the interception and we got the fumble recovery. Okay.
There's a little nugget right there. And also another little nugget here. The Giants and the Jets are actually 500 and above in the first 4 games of the season. When the hell has that happened in the past decade?
Hey,
The Giants and the Jets are both decent teams so far.
Hey, we have more wins than both of you guys combined.
No, you
I'm
don't.
going to pretend I didn't hear that.
We're 4-0.
The Giants are 3-1. The Jets are 2-2.
Oh, wait, why do I think you guys were 2-2?
No, we're 3-1. Yeah, we won. We beat the Panthers and the Titans, and then we lost to the Cowboys, and we just beat the Bears.
Why do I think you guys lost to the Panthers?
I have no idea. That's right. Make sure tomorrow night we're going to be doing the Monday Night Raw watch along. There's a big WWE pay-per-view happening next Saturday for Extreme Rules. Very loaded card right now. There's been a lot of rumors going around with the WWE about a possible Bray Wyatt coming back to the WWE in that pay-per-view. So it's going to be a very fun Saturday night. So I'm going to be live streaming along with my guy Mitch Kofsky as well as Earl Cole. We're going to be doing the Extreme Rules watch along Saturday night next week. If Coach wants to hop on for a little bit, he's more than welcome to. If anybody else, Mac as well, if you want to hop on for the watch along for the pay-per-view next Saturday. But it's going to be tomorrow, Saturday next week at about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
If I don't go to the league championship, I might be able to. I'm trying to get out of going to that. I don't want to go, but
I got to do a little bit persuading there, right, Coach?
I have a responsibility as a vice president. I get it.
Okay. See if you can do a little bit of coaching there, like try to.
No. I mean, they're playing the championship game, so I have to be there as a league admin. So.
No, I understand.
I won't be out in no cold weather.
Is it supposed to be really cold next week?
I don't know. It's been cold this week, so I'm just going to assume October is going to keep getting colder.
It's kind of like fall decided to take a little bit of break and winter decided to come right in instead.
Mm-hmm. Did Max start up?
I think he's starting up in a little bit. I'm just checking in.
All right, Earl.
Next chat.
Jeff.
Okay, he's just about to start it. Yes, he did agree with the assessment, but I want to say thank you very much, everybody, for coming by the New York Giants versus Chicago Bears watch along. I appreciate it very much for everybody that's come by the chat. Almighty Finesse, Jamison Taylor, CWE Bed Stewie, as well as Mac the Giants fan. If you haven't already, sub up to him. Sevi Mizrahi, a.k.a. The Miz. Also, FBE, I want to thank as well. Normal Guy, thank you for being here. Nova Nebula, thank you for being here. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Blue City Empire Sports, he's got a YouTube account. If you haven't already, go sub up to our guy, Blue City Empire Sports. Of course, Earl Cole. He does an excellent job as well with the football. I mean, with the football. I'm thinking football in my mind. It's Sunday. I can't help it. With the wrestling right now. Make sure if you guys haven't already, go sub him up. big task at hand. My guy, big task at hand. Make sure you guys go sub him up. Jamar Games, he's part of the Hardcore Sports Network. He's a Falcons fan. Make sure if you haven't already, go check out his stuff. He's mainly does a lot of stuff with us. And, of course, Alex Rinaldi. I can't forget about you, Alex. Thank you so much for coming by the stream late. Glad you're pumped up about the Giants win. And, of course, my guy, Coach Ed Gladney, one of the best and most humble people on YouTube, and I'm not afraid to say that. He's such an excellent X's and O's man. The guy, like I said, we always go to when it comes to the X's and O's of football with the Big Blue Crew. Thank you so much for hopping on the stream and being my co-host for this Giants and Bears game today. I appreciate it so much. Your link should be in the chat. If you guys have not already, sub up to Coach. And, of course, our guy right here to my right, Mitch Kopsky, one of the originators of the Hardcore Sports Network. Thank you so much, Mitch, for everything that you do, bro. I appreciate it so much. And congratulations on your win, even though we hate your stinking team. And you guys are going to lose eventually. But thank you guys so much for everybody for coming by the stream. If you guys want, real quickly, tell them where they can find you before we close the stream out. Mitch, you first, Coach. Then afterwards we'll go to me and we'll close it out.
All right. You can find me at Mitch Coxey on YouTube, Twitter, and Hardcore Sports.
I'm at Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, and on Twitter I'm at Coach Ed. Facebook. I have so many Facebook pages. Coach, you do Coach Ed. Is it Coach Ed Gladney's on Facebook, or is it EDD R Gladney? Let me double check that.
You have so many Facebook accounts, you don't remember which one? You still have the other YouTube account that you had too.
Mm-hmm. I actually have 9 YouTube channels.
Oh wow!
I have about 20 Gmail accounts. So
what the hell?
Some were for school when I was doing school. Some were for work. There's a whole. I set up a Gmail for everything, so I don't get confused and I don't get bombarded with a lot of stuff. But yeah, Twitter. That's where I'm really at. Twitter and on YouTube. Those are the 2 biggest things. Or Coach Ed Gladney on YouTube also.
Absolutely. And you can find me over at NYGJeffyT85. I cover the New York Football Giants, as we just did today in the live stream. I also cover the Brooklyn Nets. Their season's about to kick under in about less than a month. So can't wait for the basketball season to going. I'm going to be doing some more training camp stuff as it goes along. I also cover the New York Mets. Brutal first couple of losses they've had. I just made a video on it last night. And hopefully the Mets can get it together and they can pull off the win against the Braves tonight. Otherwise, the division might be over. And there's my guy, Almighty, with his classic tweet show message that he always gives me every single time. Yes, I know you're a bitter Knicks fan right now. Let's see if you guys can actually have a winning season this year. But
I'm a Knicks fan too.
But you're humble at least, Coach. You're humble.
They overpaid Brunson.
You had to. You had to get him. Yeah, we haven't had a point guard really seriously in years, decades, dare I say. So you had to pay to get him. Heck, you paid even to get his father on there too. So, but hey, we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
And Blake is actually doing the Sunday night this game tonight. Blake and
Hayden.
Yeah, they're doing the baseball game tonight.
Excellent. So if you guys make sure you go check that out tonight on Sunday Night Baseball, Mets and Braves for the Hardcore Sports Network. And I'm going to be covering the game tonight. If Coach and Mitch, you guys are more welcome to hop on the Sunday Night Football stream. I'm going to be covering it on my channel as well as the Hardcore Sports Network with the Chiefs and the Bucks. So I want to thank everybody once again. Thank you so much for coming by the chat today for the New York Giants versus the Chicago Bears. The Giants picked up the big victory, 20-12. We're still pumped up and excited. Hopefully we will know who the hell our quarterback is going to be by this week. I mean, who knows? It could be Daniel Jones. It could be Tyrod Taylor. It could be Davis Webb. It could be the water boy. It could be the pool boy. It could be the food concession stands guy. Who the hell knows who it's going to be? We're going to at least have somebody playing quarterback this Sunday. We'll have to find out during the week as practice progresses. But Thank you very much, everybody, for coming by the stream today. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your football Sunday. I'll probably see some of you guys later on tonight for the Sunday Night Football stream. Take it easy.
Mhm.
And always remember, let's go, New York Football Giants, and Together Blue.